Let's get ready to rumble!
Shout out my nigga Bruce. Keep like sweat. That Mark was heading. Look. I'm living at the speed of light cause I'm just trying to make it. Shit is too real, nigga. I can't even fake it. Early morning moving.
What's going on, good people? What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody feeling tonight? Go ahead and drop the link in the chat. Let me see what we got going tonight. D Will, what's going on, brother? Go ahead and drop that link in the chat for everybody strolling on in. You know, making sure come check out the after hour spot after the barbershop. How was everybody's New Year? Hey, this is the first show of the new year. How about that? Been a while since I've been in here in the boxing section to talk to all my good people. Y'all gonna have to update me. I didn't catch any fights last night. Yeah, he said he wasn't doing the show, but he told me to go ahead and start it. So, you know, he got to go to sleep, man. He said his fam and stuff been sick. So, you know, we'll see. We'll catch all the people who slowly make their way over here. The boxing plug, I don't know. I don't know. I hadn't seen anything that says they were. So, yeah, it might take some time to pick up. I feel you, man. Appreciate you for coming on through, D Will. But I'm hearing everybody talk about Luis Ortiz almost got knocked out at one point last night in that fight, man. Like I said, it was too much good football on me on last night for me to be watching boxing. If you missed the Rose Bowl, I'm sorry, you missed a treat. And if you missed the Sugar Bowl, you missed a treat. Thank you, D. Will. I definitely had a good New Year's and a good Christmas. Spent it with family and friends, man, as always. Didn't do nothing too crazy. Yeah, still enjoyed myself at the same time. I tell people all the time, man, you ain't got to be around a whole bunch of people. Just be around the people that care about you. And you can control the drama that happens around you too. So, because you know the people you're around. But heck yeah, man. See everybody starting to make their way on over. So it's kind of like go ahead and put this in here. Support the channel any way you can. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Yeah, it's starting. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? First show of the new year, man. We could take it wherever y'all want to take it. Like I said, it's been kind of a little lull in boxing, even though we had a card last night. I didn't watch the card, so I need y'all to update me. How did Frank Martin look? I'm hearing good things about him. How did Frank Sanchez look? I'm also hearing good things about him. All I know is my Eagles are in the playoffs. That's what I do know. All I know is my Alabama Crimson Tide are going to the national championship again. That's what I do know. PBC just paid Canelo $40 million. Old Logan Paul money, Floyd said. Him and Al are okay. Well, like I said, I ain't got nothing to do with the business side. I know one thing. If Arrow wins in April, we better get that Bud fight. It better be some money for that Bud fight. That's all I can say. We waited 3 long and frustrating years for this fight. Go into the car. It's snowing in Alabama. I truly believe we are in the end of days. I'm talking about it's real, but it is pouring down snow in Alabama. Now, it was just 80 degrees a couple days ago, but now it's snowing like hell. So, but boxing plug, I can't answer that question, man. I wish I had more information for you. I'd like to think that they're not going out of business, but if they are, man, ain't nothing I can do about it, man. Hold on. Yeah. You said you don't care about the money to fight. Yeah, man. I just want them to have the money together for the fights that I want. You can build a card around that all day long, but please have the money for the fights I want. Cause I'm just a fan. I'm nobody's manager. I'm nobody's promoter. I'm not in these guys' camps, so I just want the fights to be made that I want to see. I'm a selfish fan, man. I want to see what I want to see. This is why I've been cheating on boxing with MMA for like the past 10 or so years. Because they've been giving me the fights that I wanted to see. So regardless of how it happens, I believe all these professional athletes, anytime they say anything about some money, I say give it to them. But at the same time, that's just me being a fan. And don't get it fighting Pitbull for a house, though. So y'all know. But yeah, man, I just want the fights I want to see, man. Whatever it takes to make that happen, I want these companies to make it happen. So that's just where I stand with that. I don't get involved with the who should get what and what the split should be. I don't care. Whatever that person's number is, give it to him. If that's his number, if he says that's his number to make the fight happen, give it to him. Because somewhere you got that money. Because y'all got these network deals. Y'all got these networks are giving y'all a pretty decent amount of money to put these fights on. So yeah, I mean, as long as I get the fights I want. Ortiz and Martin. D. Will, I can't talk about. I didn't see the fight last night, so I ain't much I can say about it. So, like I said, I was too busy watching the Rose Bowl and watching that epic game last night, man, to be watching boxing. So, unfortunately, I missed the fights last night. But if anybody did see, please come and update me, because I'll have to go back and watch the fights myself. Yeah. But other than that, how was everybody's New Year's and Christmas or holiday, depending on what you're celebrating. I know everybody who's listening probably don't celebrate Christmas, so how was everybody's holiday season, man? It's almost time for the kids to go back to school. I'm happy about that. Get my kids out the house. They ain't doing nothing but sitting up in here eating up all my food, man. So yeah. I'm excited about this early schedule that we got in boxing. No Gary Russell Jr. fights in a couple weeks. Then hopefully you got Keith Thurman getting beat up. After that, who we got? Oh yeah, we got Josh Taylor fighting. After his fight was postponed late last year, we got it rescheduled for the end of February. I think he's fighting the same day. If not the same day, I think it's the week before. The Charlo Castaño rematch. Was good in shape Street Fighter? What's going on, my brother? Join the panel, brother. Join the panel. Got some good fights coming up in boxing and MMA, man. Brought all my nieces and nephews, electric scooters. We've been riding out. Man, listen, I got so much stuff around the house. My oldest daughter, man, she's an anime nerd, so I got her stuff. Got her a bunch of anime stuff, bunch of stuff to draw anime characters and you know, a bunch of anime memorabilia, so to speak, posters and you know, all type of stuff like that. And my both of them got bikes. My youngest, man, she's all about she'll be 2 in February, so she's all about some Baby Shark and damn what's that other shit, Coco Melon. Yeah, I appreciate that, D. Will. Yeah, man. But my weekend has been uneventful. I just sat around, watched a bunch of football, man. Like I said, my Eagles is in the playoffs, and I'm happy about that, especially since we started 2-5. Happy for them to finally be in the playoffs. It wasn't looking good early in the season. Ortiz versus Martin was a good fight. That's the best I've seen Martin. It's the best I've seen Martin. I'm the only one that thought that Ortiz could have had a better performance if he didn't get hit in the back of the head. Hey, yeah, I heard he got dropped a couple times, man. I hadn't seen it. I have to go back and watch it. All I saw was that highlight reel knockout floating around social media. I saw Frank Martin's highlight floating around social media as well. But like I said, I didn't watch the fights, man. I like to watch the fights in the full context. So I'll have to go back and watch it, do some more research on that. Heck yeah. So what's next for Ortiz, man, since he got this fight out the way? What's next for him? What do y'all think? I think this fight was an IBF eliminator. What did I think about the knockout? I think Charles Martin was asleep on his feet, man. They should have stopped that fight a lot sooner than he did. The referee was trash. Even though I didn't see the fight, how could you not see that this man is clearly out on his feet? When anytime somebody turns away from you and they just stare and they got what I call that 1,000-mile stare, you know, they should have stopped that fight, man. He should have stopped that fight a lot sooner. If not him, his corner should have stopped it. Because at that point, he's not what they say intelligently defending himself. So that fight should have been stopped. Don't wait until the man is curled up in the ropes to stop the fight. That's how guys get seriously hurt, and that's how you take years off guys' careers, man, when you let fights go on a lot longer than they should. Frank Martin. Yeah, them heavyweights don't. All heavyweights got knockout power, man. It just takes one. It just takes one. Like what I've been hearing from the Frank Sanchez fight is I was hearing that people were unimpressed. Hey, bro, you got to show your face or something, because I can't pronounce that name. Got to make sure you're not a troll or anything. So I'd more than gladly let you on, but I hadn't seen you on the. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, I've only seen highlights of Frank Sanchez, but I think he's a great boxer, man. Just going back to his last fight with a Jogwa, because I didn't see this one. Just going back to his last fight with a jock, but I thought that was a showcase fight for him. And I'm interested to see how his career pans out. But I've said in the past, just going off of his last fight and going off of Big Baby's last few fights, I've said those two within the next 5 years, if boxing don't get in the way, they'll be fighting for undisputed. I fully believe that. I believe they can make it happen. It's time for Big Baby Anderson to step up in his competition though before he kills somebody. Because if you keep putting him in there with PE teachers, man, he's gonna seriously hurt somebody. Do I think Frank Sanchez is ready for the top guys? Absolutely. He has the boxing skill. He comes from that Cuban school of boxing. I think he has the boxing skill. Give him somebody in the top 10 now. I think a fight with Hellenius would be a good fight. What's that other guy? Nah, because I want him to fight Big Baby. What's that guy's name? The Czech guy, Hrgović. Hrgović would be a good fight. I think if Takam ain't retired, I think Takam would also be a good fight for him. You know, just keep building these guys up. I don't want to rush them because I want this. I want the title picture to clear up. I want Usyk and AJ and Fury and Joe Joyce. I want all those guys to get out of the way before this new crop of heavyweights comes up. And I think that'll happen within the next 5 years or so. But power is the last thing to go. That old man strength is real. I don't care how old people say Luis Ortiz is. That old man strength is real. And he can still knock people out, as we saw last night. How would I see Big Baby versus Sanchez going? Right now, I don't know. I have no idea. I need to see more from them. They're both still pretty young. I think Frank Sanchez is, 27, 28? That's fairly young for a heavyweight, man. But we've seen guys younger than that win the belt, i.e. Mike Tyson. So, you know, and I think Deontay Wilder, what was he? How old was he when he first won it? I think he was around the same age, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was in his either late 20s or early 30s when he won it. So, yeah, man, it's still a lot of wait and see with the heavyweight division. Is AJ actually going to step aside? What's going to happen with Fury and that old dumbass? What's his name? Dillian White. I don't want him to get shit. I think as a selfish fan, I want that to be the last body that I think that should be the last body that Deontay Wilder catches before he retires. But if Deontay Wilder is more than content to retire, hey man, go ahead and walk off into the sunset, man. You had a spectacular career. I'm from Alabama, so everything I'm gonna say about Deontay Wilder is gonna come from a biased opinion. I think the real Big Baby has a better chance out of all the heavyweights to control the division. I'm not a big fan of Big Baby personality, but the dude can fight. Yeah, man. He was talking trash last night on social media. He was showing the rice and coffee fight, and he was like, "This is the guys y'all putting on pay-per-view now? Are these the heavyweights y'all putting on pay-per-view now?" So, just kind of like shaking my head. He was showing his disappointment in the fight. Like I said, I didn't see that fight, but yeah, man, I'm a fan of the kid, man. I'm a fan. We ain't got to be best friends. We ain't got to be friends or nothing, but I'm a fan of the kid, man. I think the Riddick Bowe comparisons are valid. So we'll see what happens with that. But I do think it is time for him to step up. Somebody in the top 15. Like I said, a Hrgović. I think Hrgović will be a great fight for Big Baby Anderson right now. Hrgović is 14-0. You know what I mean? I think he's ranked like number 11. I've seen him ranked as high as number 11 and number 9 in some of these sanctioning bodies. So I think that would be a great fight for him right now. But who else? Oh yeah, Gary Russell Jr. is the next fight coming up, man. I've never seen this Maxeo guy fight, but I'm hearing good things. I'm hearing he's Manny Pacquiao's prodigy. I've heard Camboso speak about him, and I've heard other channels speak about him. So I have to go back and do my research on him. Gary Russell Jr. has been out of the ring for 2 years, so we'll see how that. Gary Russell Jr. D. Will, the 126-pound champion, the longest reigning champion in boxing at this current moment. So, yeah, man. I think he's ranked number 2 in the WBC. That's why he's getting his title shot. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see how he looks. Yeah, we'll see how Gary Russell looks, and we'll see how Maxeo looks in his big step up fight, his first big title opportunity. Like I said, I've been hearing a lot of good things about him. I have to go back and do my research on him. Really check out his style and what problems he could pose for Gary Russell Jr. And we'll see what happens. Let me see. Do I think Usyk will fight the real big baby? Hopefully by the time the real big baby, Jared Anderson, comes along, the old guard will be going out the door, man. Because even though Joe Joyce has 12 fights, he's an older guy. I think he's like 35. So that's why I say 5 years. I give it 5 years, and him and I think Frank Sanchez will be 32, 33 years old at that time. And Big Baby will be around 26. That's why I say that'll be the next undisputed fight, man, after this last crop of heavyweights. Your Usyks, your AJs, your Wilders, your Furies, your Joe Joyce, your Chisoras and Dillian Whites and Joseph Parkers. I think all of those guys will be gone by that time. Luis Ortiz, I think they'll all be gone in the next 5 years. So that's why I'm looking forward to the next few guys. Even F.A. Ajagba. F.A. Ajagba sneak his way back in there. Let me see. F.A. Who else? Michael Hunter. Still got Trevor Bryan. You know, it's a nice little group of heavyweights, man. That's coming behind these guys now. So we'll see what happens. I have faith in Usyk. He's not scared of anyone. I don't see him ducking. No, I don't see him ducking either. Usyk is a legit crazy person, so I don't see him ducking anybody. As a matter of fact, if he and AJ finally get this rematch going, I see him stopping AJ. President Jafar, join the panel, man. Y'all join the panel. Drop the link off in the chat again. Yeah. Usyk beats Fury too. Hey, hey, nah, Usyk beat my guy, man. Can't nobody else beat him now. Nobody else can beat Fury now. I want Fury to retire undefeated. You know, Usyk beat my guy Wilder, man. That's still, I'm not Usyk, but Fury beat my guy Wilder, man. So I don't want nobody else to beat him. Yeah. Yeah, Usyk beats Fury too. Hey, let's see the fight, man. Hopefully we get that fight before anybody else anybody else retires or boxing politics take over or anything like that, man. So I want to see the fight. I think undisputed at heavyweight will happen this year. I think it'll happen. I legit think it will happen. Like I said, I want that that douchebag Dillian White to finally get out of the way. And Canelo Alvarez is a disgrace to boxing. I mean, that's a fair opinion. Canelo fans fear me. Yeah, man. That's the magic word around these streets, man. He's such a polarizing figure in boxing. I hold a lot against him because of what's up, no soft spot. I hold a lot of ill feelings towards him because I think it's some fights out there that he should have took that he didn't take. But it is what it is, man. He holds all the cards. No matter how I feel about how he went about getting undisputed, he did it. That's a trough. Yeah, I kind of figured that, D-Will. But Wilder versus Fury took a lot out of Fury and Wilder's career. They both don't have long in boxing because that trilogy. Yeah, I'm fine. No soft spot. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. Mentally more than anything. Mentally more than anything, man. Just the whole lead up to that third fight, man. It was just the reactions between the interactions between the two fan bases, or just the people who disagreed with how Wilder went about his business leading into that second fight. It is what it is, man. I mean, the guy believes he was cheated in the second fight. Who are we to tell him that he's wrong? You know what I mean? We're not the ones in there fighting that 6'9", 300-pound gorilla. So if he feels like everything went on the up and up, then I'm not gonna tell him that he's wrong. All I ever said going into that third fight was that man wanted his get back. He had a contract for a third fight. He deserved his get back, and I wanted him to get his get back. But they fought a third time. My guy lost, and I'm just ready to move on from it, man. But I just want the divisions to keep moving. I'm interested to see if we'll get some more undisputed fights this year. What I'm most interested to see more than anything is to see what's going to happen after Josh Taylor moves up from 140. I'm really interested to see what's going to happen at super lightweight. Really interested because there's a lot of killers down there. You got guys moving up from 35 like T.O. If his weight really was an issue, we're going to find out real soon. You got Regis Prograis, Jose Ramirez. You got Zepeda. You got Pedraza. You got Gary Antoine Russell. I think you'll have Devin Haney at that divisions at some point next year. Yeah, man. I even think Tank Davis will move back up to 140. So we'll see what happens at 140, man. I think all hell is going to break loose, and it's going to be a mad dash for those belts. And it's going to be very interesting, in my opinion. Very interesting. Looking forward to, even though I don't think it'll happen this year, looking forward to my guy Jaron Ennis getting a title shot. Think T.O. gonna be fed to Montana Love or Barboza? Ooh, Arnold Barboza Jr. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog too. I forgot about him. What's his name? Subriel Matias. He's also a dark horse in that division. Man, 140 is going to get real spicy here in the next year, especially like I said after Josh Taylor vacates those belts, and that division becomes wide open again. T.O.'s not going to get any soft touches because two of his fights on his new contract, per his new contract, have to be on pay-per-view. So who are you going to put him on pay-per-view with at 140 that you can sell with? I think personally, my personal belief, I think he'll get the loser of Pedraza and Jose Ramirez. I think that'll be his first fight. Well, I think that'll be one of his pay-per-view fights. Now, I've been hearing things about him and Victor Postol fighting each other. That'll be his first fight at 140. And Postol ain't no joke, man. He's no pushover. So, yeah, Tio's going to have to fight some dogs, man. That's the corner that he put himself in. I was actually quiet as kept, well, I've said it before, but I was actually disappointed that he lost to Kambosos because I didn't want anybody to beat him but Devin. I felt like that was Devin's food. The same way I felt the same way after Tio lost that I felt when Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. I was pissed because I wanted Deontay Wilder to be the one to knock out Anthony Joshua. And I wanted Devin to be the one to beat Teofimo Lopez Jr. So I was pissed, man. I was pissed. But Kambosos went in there and did his thing. He told us for a year that he was going to beat Teofimo. Nobody believed him. The way Tio talked on social media about the damage he took in the Kambosos fight, you think Tio needs to retire? I mean, he's young, man. He's young. He's very young. I think that's why we can't write him off because he's only 23, 24 years old. I want to say, man, he's young, man. He's got a long career ahead of him. If he believed those injuries were career threatening, I believe he would have retired by now. On doctor's advice, I think a great doctor would have told him that that these injuries are career threatening and you shouldn't fight again. I think he'll fight again, and I'm not writing him off, man. He may go on one of these long win streaks, like Bernard Hopkins did. Bernard Hopkins lost early in his career, and he went on a long win streak. So, we've seen it happen in the past. People lose early, and they go on these long win streaks and rejuvenate their career, man, and go on these long reigns. Mm-hmm. Fulton Aline, that'd be a great fight. But I want Fulton to fight MJ, man. I want to see Undisputed at super bantamweight this year. I want to see one champion, man. One champion. I don't like all these guys with different belts. I want to see one champion. One champion, maybe defend the belt once and then move up. That's the way I like for it to move in boxing because the weight classes are so close together. It's not like MMA when you get up past 155 pounds, then it's 15 and 20-pound jumps between weight. So, guys tend to stay at one weight their entire career, or maybe two weight classes their entire career. But with boxing, it's a little different. They're, in some cases 3-4 pounds apart, 3, 4, 5 pounds apart. So, like for a guy to go undisputed, win all the belts, and then move up, or at least unify and move up. If we can't get undisputed, then but yeah, Raees Salim and Stevie Fulton, that would be a great fight. I think if he doesn't get the undisputed match with MJ, I think that should be his next fight. In your opinion, you think Jaron being put in the freezer? I just think Jaron Ennis is at a point now in his career where he's looking up at the champions, right? And as bad as I would love for him to get his title opportunity, we have an undisputed fight at welterweight looming in the shadows. Like I said, we've been waiting on that fight for a good 2 or 3 years now. Some people would even say longer. But realistically, Terrence Crawford has only been in the division going on 3 years now. So I say 3 years. And everything that Errol Spence has done up to this point has led towards an undisputed fight. He said he's going to collect all the belts on his quote unquote side of the street. So nothing he's done has been contrary to that. He had to fight Danny Garcia because that was his mandatory. He fought Mikey Garcia because Mikey asked for that ass whooping. And what would he look like turning down a fight from a 140 pounder? So, and at the time, Danny Garcia and Sean Porter were fighting for the vacant WBC belt that got taken from old Sometime Thurman because he was inactive. That's really why I want other than The Barrios win would look better for Tank. If Barrios were able to knock off Keith Thurman, that would look better for Tank Davis. Coming up, David Morrell Jr., the Destroyer. Hey, listen, that kid's special too, man. I saw his last fight against Fox. He looked real good. I just want the Devin versus Cambosos fight, so we can close the chapter at 135. DJ Errol Spence's fight. Martin called out Devin Haney. What are your thoughts on the winner? Oh man, listen. Frank Martin did exactly what he was supposed to do. Call out the champion. Call out the champion. Even though he probably won't get that fight right now, I'd like for Frank Martin to fight somebody like a Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera is ranked number 2 in the world right now. Either Michelle Rivera or Rolly Romero. I like for him to get one of those fights. But he's at least 2 or 3 fights away from what I saw from getting a title shot. I'm not sure where he's ranked in the rankings right now, but he's got a couple guys ahead of him, man. Like I said, Michelle Rivera, Rolly Romero, Isak Cruz. Trying to think of some more lightweights over there for him to fight. But yeah, those are some good fights right now, especially the Michelle Rivera fight. I think that would be a great showcase fight. What do you think after Spence and Crawford gets undisputed fight? I think whoever wins that fight between those two, which I have no clue who will win that fight, I think whoever wins that will move up. Win or lose, I think both guys move up after that fight. Rayo, I've been hearing a lot about that kid, man. I hadn't seen him fight, but I've been hearing a lot about him. I have to go do some research on him to see how he looks. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about Rayo, man. But yeah, my pick right now, if I was Frank Martin's handlers, I'd try to get Michelle Rivera. Knock off the number 2 guy in the world. That would catapult you. That should catapult him to title contention. But yeah, man, I saw Frank Martin's knockout. Yeah, that sounds good. Rolly would be a good fight. He out of the Benavidez gym. Okay. David Morrell Jr., the Destroyer. Okay. All right. Let me see. Rayo, another prospector. Okay, Rayo defense leaky. Okay, like I said, I'll have to check him out. But yeah, man, Frank Martin and Michelle Rivera, let's make that happen. Call me crazy. I think Rolly can KO Loma by fighting dirty. Hey, man. Don't put Rolly Romero in there with fucking Lomachenko, man. Oh, man, I think Lomachenko would school that kid, bro. I think that's just me, man. I don't think much of Rolly Romero as a boxer. I think he's got good power, but power don't always win fights, man. Skills pay the bills. I don't want to hear Boots versus Castillo Clayton next. Hey, man, I want Boots to take a fight. Stay warm. Don't sit on the bench for a year. You've worked this hard. You've been fighting 2 or 3 times a year. You've worked this hard to get yourself into title contention. I'd love to see Boots versus Conor Benn. I think that should be the fight that happens, especially since Conor Benn absolutely slept Chris Algieri in his last fight, and he called for a top 5 contender. As it stood last week, I'll have to go back and look at the rankings, but I fully expected Boots Ennis to move up to number 1 in the IBF. I think he's ranked no less than number 3 in all the sanctioning bodies. So he's looking up, man. So I think he should just take fights just to stay busy. Whether it's, excuse me, whether it's Castillo Clayton or Blair the Flair Cobb, who, for all intents and purposes said he wants to Boots Ennis fight. Yeah, I peeped that, man. He said He said he wanted somebody in the top 5, man. So we'll see what happens. What I think about Frank calling out Devin. Hey, man, listen, that's what he's supposed to do. If he feels like he's ready for it, call him out. But we all know Devin's got his eyes on he's got his eyes on Kambosos right now. I think they're trying to make that fight happen. I don't think it happens in Australia because I don't know what's going on with the virus over there in that part of the world. So if anything, that fight will happen in Vegas. I think it'll happen in Vegas. That would be wild if Rolly got in there and headbutt Loma to death. That'd be a short fight. They did that fight in 3 rounds, man. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the kid everybody was talking about that dropped T.O. in sparring. Okay. Yeah, Connor Ben mentioned everyone but Boots. Yeah, you peeped. Yeah, I peeped it, man. I listen to what these guys say, but more so, I see better than I can hear. I pay attention, I pay attention to how these guys move, and I think Connor Ben's just trying to get a bigger name. He wants a bigger name. I don't think he really wants to challenge a young, hungry lion, in a title eliminator, like Boots Ennis or Virgil Ortiz for that matter. And I think Virgil's fighting McKinson in his next fight, which is, I think that's a good fight for Virgil. I think Virgil will win that fight going away because McKinson don't have what I call fuck you on his punches. You know what I'm saying? He's a good boxer. He kind of reminds me of Paulie Malignaggi. He has great boxing skill, but he has absolutely no power. Out of 21 fights, I think he's got 2-3 knockouts maybe. So, yeah. Rolly is a good boxer. Another Ricardo Mayorga. Is that a good thing? I mean, but Ricardo Mayorga was a champion, and he did end up beating Vernon Forrest, who beat Shane Mosley. So, those guys did a little round robin here there for a while back in the day because for some reason or another, Vernon Forrest was a terrible matchup for Shane Mosley, and he beat him twice. And then Ricardo Mayorga beat Vernon Forrest, and Shane Mosley beat Ricardo Mayorga. So they had a nice little round robin. Danny Garcia talk about he wants the winner of Khan versus Brook. That fight's been canceled because the fight because of the virus, and I think the UK is about to go back on lockdown. So we'll see. We'll even see what happens with the Josh Taylor fight. The Josh Taylor fight is in Scotland, so that's part of the UK. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with that. A lot of these fights are going to probably get postponed overseas, and they'll probably have to start coming over here if they can get flights out of the country. Yeah, Vernon Forrest was a great boxer, man. God rest his soul. God rest his soul, man. But yeah, see, I didn't understand that call out, no soft spot. I didn't understand that call out, him saying he wants the winner of Khan versus Brook because he's already knocked out Amir Khan. So why would you go backwards? Last year he was talking about moving up to 154. I really don't understand why he took a whole year off. You know what I mean? I think there was fights out there for Danny Garcia to be had. Whether it was, Stanionis or Butayev or any of these, let me see, who else was out there? There was a few guys out there. What's up, Cam? Hey, man, join the panel, man. Kyle left me by myself tonight, bro. He left me by myself, man. Just up here filibustering. But yeah, man, I don't understand that call out with Danny Garcia calling out Amir Khan and Kell Brook. I was calling that fight the Glass Bowl. Another ring on the way for old St. Nick. Hey, you better know it, Cam. You better know it. Alabama about to get another ring, man. About to spank Georgia again, man. Damn. I hate it had to be y'all. Because, I like Kirby. Kirby led some good defenses while he was at Alabama, man. So I root for him anytime he ain't playing us. I want us to be the only ones that beat him. So It's a shame that you're about to lose a second national championship to Alabama, but hey, man, it's the way it's got to be. It's either us or them. So, what you think about them Cowboys? Listen, man, I'm an Eagles fan, dog. So, the Cowboys are playing great defensive football right now. Michael Parsons is good. He's a legit pass rusher. Let's slow down on the Lawrence Taylor comparisons because Dan Quinn has done an absolute incredible job hiding him on defense because he's a complete liability in coverage. But hey, he's doing it. He's sensational as a pass rusher. Yeah, the Eagles clinched today, man. The Eagles clinched today. We clinched today, no soft spot. With that win over Washington and the 49ers beating Houston. And what was the last one? The last nail in the coffin for other teams was Green Bay beating Minnesota. That clinched us the spot. So we took care of our business the last 4 or 5 weeks of the season. I think we've won 3 out of 4. So we're in a good spot. Only thing that's remained to be seen, I think the seeding. I think all the teams that are in the playoffs have pretty much clinched it up. It's just the seeding. These last 2 games are for seeding purposes because you still got Green Bay, who's probably going to get the number 1 seed. But behind that, you got the Rams sitting at 12-4. You got Dallas sitting at 11-5. You got who was it? I think you got Tampa sitting at 12-4 or 11-5. But you also got the Cardinals sitting at 11-5, man. So you got the Rams and the Cardinals battling for that. I don't even think the division has been won yet. If 49ers lose and Saints win, I think the Saints in. Oh wow, really? Wow, really? I didn't know that. That's why they saying they hadn't clinched, because Kyle asked me that earlier. I didn't know that. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Oh man, so who the Saints got next week? Who does the Saints have next week? I didn't know that. I only watch teams that concern my team. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to play Tampa right now. I want my team to go down to Tampa. I'm trying to get that 6th seed because as it stands right now, Tampa's going to be the number 3 seed. I think Tampa's going to be the number 3 seed, man. So it's either going to be Tampa or Dallas. We'll have to play either Dallas back-to-back weeks, which I don't want to do, or we'll have to go to Tampa that first week in the playoffs. So if the 49ers lose, which is a damn good possibility, they may lose. Because they play the Rams next week. So, and I don't know who the Saints are. Oh man, the Saints play the Falcons. Wow. Oh man, this is gonna get interesting. What happened with AB? AB threw another tantrum. I'm gonna say this before I go any further. I want AB to get some help, and I said this, 2-3 years ago when a lot of my friends called me a hater, and they called me an AB hater and all this type of stuff. I was like, I don't, these professional athletes that I don't know personally, haven't met. I'm indifferent. I don't have any feelings towards them. But at the same time, you got to look at how he's been acting, man. I think he's a super narcissist with an anger issue. And anytime he's not getting his way, he kind of takes his ball and goes home. You know what I mean? So to speak. But I'm not going to blame CTE. I'm not going to blame head injuries because he was on his best behavior. You didn't hear nothing from AB. He wasn't out here getting in trouble. He wasn't fighting at bars. He doesn't have any arrests, so to speak. I don't believe outside off the field. So what caused his outburst this time? Let me beam my guy Cam up. What's going on, Cam? What's going on, Cam?
Dog. Damn, my shit hella low. Hold
on. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure it's no soft spot. They the theory out there is that he was gonna be owed some money if he had reached a certain milestone in his contract. It was a certain amount of you know how these contracts, a lot of these contracts are incentive based, and if he reached a certain amount of catches and a certain amount of yards, he would do like a $330,000 bonus. And he felt like they were freezing him out. So the reason why I think that argument holds no water is because he missed 3 games because he missed 3 games because he faked that vaccination report. So, you know, during those 3 games, you probably those 3 games probably cost you. So, yeah, man, AB got some personal issues that he need to deal with because what he's been doing, you know, the past 3 years or so, ever since his last year in Pittsburgh, it's been unacceptable behavior, man. I don't want to blame CTE for that because we really hadn't heard much from him. Okay, Cam, whenever you get situated, brother. But dang, that's some news to me. I didn't know if the Saints win and the 49ers lost at their end. So, yeah, we'll definitely be the 6th seed then because we got the tiebreaker over the Saints. We beat the dog piss out of them early this year. Heck yeah, man. But, yeah, football playoff season is about to amp up, so I'm excited about that. I'm a football guy at heart, man. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, man, remember the whole issue that he had out there in Oakland after he left Pittsburgh, after he weaseled his way out of his contract in Pittsburgh. A lot of people believe that it was because he didn't have any guaranteed money left on that contract that he wanted out, or he wanted more money because they had just paid Ben Roethlisberger an absurd amount of money, that rapist. They paid him an absurd amount of money, so AB wanted some more money. And they had just extended his contract like 2 or 3 years prior, but he had no more guaranteed money. So he wanted either more money or he wanted to be out of Pittsburgh. And he threw a tantrum until he got his way out of Pittsburgh. Then he went out to Oakland and showed his ass out there. You know, even though the front office between Mike Mayock and John Gruden, between those two, you know, he let it be known how he felt about them, but he also remember he froze his feet in the cryo chamber. They dealt with that. He had frostbite on his feet. They dealt with that, and then they dealt with the whole him throwing a tantrum over his helmet. He wanted to keep his same helmet, but this was right after the NFL had tried to update all their equipment because of the concussion lawsuit. So, yeah, I mean, so he acted up until they finally got tired of his crap and they cut him. He never played one down for Oakland. Then he went to he got cut and got signed by New England. He was in New England all of 2 weeks. He got there 1 week. And then he played the next week, and then he got cut there because of some court case that he had going on, and Bill Belichick decided to go ahead and cut ties. And then he was out of football for a year. You didn't hear nothing about AB. And then Tom Brady spoke up for him because Bruce Arians, the head coach of the Buccaneers, did not want him. I'm going to let that be clear again. He did not want Antonio Brown, because Bruce Arians at one point was the offensive coordinator at Pittsburgh when Antonio Brown was there, and he didn't want to deal with that. So Tom Brady vouched for him, said, hey, I can keep him under control, I can keep him happy. You know what I mean? So they brought him in halfway through the season last year, and he produced. He got his ring, and this year, I don't know what happened. with Godwin being out for the season and Mike Epps being hobbled by a hamstring, and I think they were down 2 or 3 running backs. That's why they had to sign Le'Veon Bell. I think Ronald Jones just came back, but Gio Bernard and Leonard Fournette were both out. With their team being ravaged by COVID and injuries, this was his time to shine, and he chose to throw a tantrum while they were losing to the Jets today. In a game they end up coming back winning without him, by the way. Antonio Brown will never play another down of professional football. I think we saw the last of him today, because I can't think of another coach that would want to deal with that mess. That would want to deal with the sideshow that comes with Antonio Brown. Is he still one of the top 10 receivers in this league? Absolutely. He's still a top 10 talent. But I don't think you'll find too many coaches hard pressed to give him another shot. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But above all else, because I think he's only 32, 33 years old. All right, brother, you take care. Devontae Smith is doing good, man. He's doing good. But like I was saying, above all else, I want Antonio Brown to go get some help, man. Just go sit down and talk to somebody, get you some help. Surround yourself with your kids, with your family, and just don't worry about football, man. Just get yourself in order. Just get yourself in order, man. That's all. But Devontae Smith is doing good, man. We're a running team, so he doesn't get the same amount of targets as a Jamar Chase and these other receivers do. But I still think he's a great receiver. Coming from Alabama, of course, I'm gonna have a biased opinion. He came out of the University of Alabama, which is wide receiver U. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Antonio Brown ain't hurting for no money. He still ain't better than Chase. Hey, listen, I think it's. I'm gonna tackle these one by one. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with Antonio Brown from surface level that I can see, other than him being a supreme narcissist and that has an anger management problem. Other than that, I don't see anything wrong with Antonio Brown. Besides, every time he doesn't get his way, he starts to throw tantrums. Every time he doesn't get 10 targets or 11 targets a game, he throws tantrums. You remember in Pittsburgh when he felt like he wouldn't get the amount of targets that he should have been getting, he threw tantrums. He was throwing water coolers and water bottles and cussing out the other receivers and cussing out Ben Roethlisberger. He cussed out the defensive coordinator at the time, Dick LeBeau, who was a Hall of Fame coach and player. He cussed him out in practice one day. And these are all stories that Ryan Clark has told us, that Ryan Clark was telling us 3 years ago, but nobody believed him or just called him a hater and an Uncle Tom and all this type of stuff. So all the money he missed out. Antonio Brown has a net worth of $20 million. So I don't think he's hurting for any money. I think he's more than good with money. I think he's been smart with his money. I think his family's well taken care of. I don't know any of this. I just believe this just from how well he's done in his career. And like I said, I just wanted to get some help. Man. He still ain't better than Chase. Listen, there's things that Jamar Chase does better than Devontae Smith. Like Jamar Chase is a way better run after catch guy than Devontae Smith is, but Devontae Smith by far has better hands and better route running. As far as speed goes, I think they're equivalent with speed. I think Devontae Smith ran like a 4.47 and Jamar Chase ran like a 4.45 or 4.43 or something like that. Chase got butterfinger. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's dropped some balls. I'm not gonna say he has butterfingers, but he's definitely dropped some balls. That's why I say Jamar Chase, once he gets the ball in his hands, he's electric. You know what I mean? He could take it to the house. If it's a 5-yard slant, or or just a deep route, man. He can beat you deep. Both guys can beat you deep. So he leads wide receivers in drops. Okay, see, I didn't know that, but I know Devontae Smith don't drop shit. So I know Smitty Six don't drop nothing, and he has better routes. All of these Alabama wide receivers, whether it's Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, God damn it, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, they all have spectacular routes. They can run every route on the tree. And I've seen, I think the speed is close. I think it's close. I think if those two guys raced, 10 times, I think we get, I think it'd be 6-4 or 5-5, man. I don't think either guy will blow each other out. Reason why it looks like Chase is faster because he's more explosive. He's more explosive than Devontae Smith. I'll give him that. Devontae Smith, I think the Marvin Harrison comparisons were valid coming out of college. That was a big comparison on him because of his build and the way that he ran his routes and his great hands. That the Marvin Harrison comparison was valid. And I think the Anquan Bolden comparison with Jamar Chase was valid. So he is a very good contested catcher. Both of them are. I've seen both guys moss guys before. So, you know what I mean? I don't care if he had the best hands in the league. He is not better than Chase. Hey, listen, Chase had a better year this year. He had better stats. I'll give him that. I have no problem giving it up to a guy who's, if you ball out, I have no problem giving it up to you. He definitely had a better rookie year than Devontae Smith, but, only time will tell who has the better career. Like I said, I believe the Marvin Harrison comparisons are valid with Devontae Smith, and I think he'll have that type of career. Marvin Harrison was a real gangster, low-key. Yeah, I heard about some Chase more explosive than Bolden. Man, I don't think people remember how Anquan Bolden was, man. Anquan Bolden was an animal, dog. Go back and look at his Arizona highlights. Go back and look at his Baltimore, he was a little past it, but that's where he got his ring. But Anquan Bolden in Arizona, go back and look at those highlights, man. He was an animal, man. He was hard to tackle. He was very quick and explosive, a lot of short routes. He wasn't scared to go over the middle. I think he played with a broken jaw at one point. Anquan Bolden was an animal, man. Marvin Harrison was a gangster. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, man. I heard that shooting he got into in Philly after he retired. Heard about that. Not too familiar with the details, but I heard he shot at somebody in self-defense or something like that at a car wash or something crazy like that. Devontae kind of reminds me of Terry. Terry who? Anquan was beefy and tough, but Chase can take the top off the D. Yeah, man. Anquan Bolden could beat you deep too. He could beat you deep too. It's just that they didn't ask him to do that. I forgot who he was with. Man. But Jamar Chase and Anquan Bolden and Golden Tate. Golden Tate was another guy that was underrated because once he got the ball in his hands, they were very explosive guys. Oh, Terry McLaurin. You say he the best receiver in the NFC East? Oh, wow. Okay. How about Trayvon Diggs giving up the most yards and most picks? Yeah, see, that goes back to Trayvon Diggs' time at Alabama, man. He was so frustrating because he's aggressive. Even though he went to Alabama, he's more like an LSU DB because he guessed a lot on routes, and he would take a gamble. When he was right, by damn it, he's right. But damn it, when he was wrong, he was wrong. That's the thing about Trayvon, man. When he's right, he's right. When he's wrong, he's wrong. Best wide receiver. Oh, yeah, Terry McLaurin. Yeah, Terry's fast, man. Did he run like a 4.31 or some shit like that? Yeah, he's fast as shit from Ohio State. Yeah, man. Alabama's slowly becoming DBU as well. What's going on, Kenny?
What's up? What's up, buddy? What's up?
What's going on, brother? Tell
Where
me
you
about
at?
the doctor.
What's your team? Pro team?
Oh, I'm Philly, man. I'm an Eagles fan.
You're Eagles fan. Hell yeah, they clinched today. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Uh,
clinched today, man.
Yeah,
Finally
yeah,
got that locked up. Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. Damn
Only
it,
thing
man.
that's we got Dallas next week at home.
Woo, that's gonna be a
Get them
tough
to
one.
yeah, we're gonna bring them up there in that cold, man. See how that works out for
I hear you. I hear you. Shit,
them.
I
Yeah,
don't
bring
know.
them up there in that 20-degree weather up there in Philly.
Yeah, you
See
see,
how
it
that
didn't work
works
out
out.
for the Falcons today, boy. Lord have mercy. Falcons got their butts kicked today.
Yeah.
I live in Atlanta, but I'm
No
from
soft spot.
Louisiana, so.
That's Kyle's documentary that him and a friend of his has been working on. So
Ah, yeah, that's right.
yeah,
The
yeah,
documentary, yeah. Yeah, he's
yeah.
supposed to have. He put it out this weekend, huh? Today?
No, I think he's putting it out soon. I'm not sure when.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
he
sure
told us.
when. I think he's
Yeah, he
putting it out
told us that.
soon though.
Yeah, he told us he was gonna have it Sunday, but I guess he didn't.
Okay, okay. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
surprised he didn't come on and talk about it tonight. But
yeah.
yeah, man, he had to turn it in early tonight, man.
You're not
Yeah,
working?
yeah. No, I'm off tonight, man. I'm off tonight. I work tomorrow night though.
Oh yeah, damn it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he
you live
does
in
gamble,
Alabama, you
man. He
said?
does gamble. And that used to drive Nick Saban crazy. But like I said, when he's right, when he's right, he's right. When he's wrong, he's wrong. I'm talking about Trayvon Diggs, the corner for the Cowboys.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, when he's right, he's right. But when he's wrong, damn it, he gives up touchdowns. I hated Golden Tate at Notre Dame, man, when he was in Seattle. Hey, man, Golden Tate was like a running back when he got the ball in his hands. He had great ball skills. He had great run after catch, man. He was a very underrated receiver during this era. Very underrated, in my opinion, just watching his skill set. Yeah, double move, kill Diggs. It has, man. It has since he was in college. Trust me, I'm a Bama fan. I've been watching him since he first touched the field. He guesses. He guesses a lot because he is a very aggressive corner. That comes from that LSU school of thinking. You go back and look at all these LSU corners. You look at Pat Pete. You look at Jalen Mills. You look at even though he wasn't a corner, look at Jamal Adams. Look at Christian Fulton out there in Tennessee. You look at who else? You look at Greedy Williams now in the pros. You look at who else? Edmonds. You look at all these LSU corners, they guess a lot. They think they're being sneaky. Soft ass had to go night. Yeah, he talking about Kyle. Yeah, he gonna be real pissed off when his 49ers miss the playoffs next week. I didn't know that that they were in a win and in situation. If they lose, they out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they gotta win and hope that the Saints beat the Falcons next week.
Yeah, the Saints only lost by the Falcons. They the first time they met this year, they lost by 2 points, I think.
The Falcons beat the Saints this year?
Yeah, yeah. They beat them
Oh,
earlier
wow.
this year by 2 points, yeah. They both suck this year, though. Saints and the Falcons. Damn it, boy. And my team's the Saints. I'm from Louisiana, so that's where I'm from.
Okay, so you're a Saints fan. Okay.
Yeah, New Orleans.
How you
Dallas.
think Jamal Adams' career been in the pros? I think he's done a good job. And defensive coordinators. Defensive coordinators have done a good job hiding him on defense because he's an absolute liability in coverage. I think the way Seattle is playing him is the way to play him. Play him close to the line of scrimmage, let him cover tight ends and running backs coming out of the backfield. But don't ask him to drop deep third or play deep hash or play quarters coverage because he gets lost out there. He don't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do in space. He gets real confused when it's time to just cover space. So that's just what I've seen. But he's been an all-pro. He's been a Pro Bowler. So he's had a pretty decent career so far. We got the Rams number. Hey, man, don't y'all play them at home next week? Let's see what happens. The Rams need this game. They need this game to win the division now.
Yeah, they lost today. Yeah.
If they lose, if they lose, they may mess around and let what's the name steal the division from them? Arizona. They may find themselves in the wild card again. So he started off great, but that was a bad trade to Seattle. I think he's done a great job in Seattle. Eli Apple, wow. Yeah, he was at Ohio State, just moving the linebacker. Hey, I agree. That's the same thing they did to another former Bama player, Mark Barron. They moved Mark Barron. They moved Mark Barron to linebacker. And what's the guy from Florida, man? Play for I think he plays for Dallas now. Keanu Neal. He was a terrible slow safety, and they moved him to linebacker in Dallas. So yeah, I hate that for James. You know, my fellow Alabamian from Belma, as they say, Belma, from Bessemer, Alabama.
I can't wait to Alabama beat fucking Georgia's ass too, man. Again, that's gonna be nice.
Don't worry about it. We will.
I hope so.
Don't worry about it. We will. Their ass is as good as cooked.
Yeah, I can't stand Georgia, bro.
To put their ass in the dirt again.
Their fans are just so I don't know. I've been living here since the '80s, man, but Georgia fans are just I don't know. They're just crazy.
Yeah, man. They got this misguided.
Yeah, they just think
they got this misguided. They got a Michigan mouth with a Vanderbilt trophy case.
Yeah, that's what I tell them. I said, man, how many times y'all won the big game? How many times y'all been to the big game? You know, good Lord.
Right.
2 times now? 2 times in 50 years? Good Lord. You know, they can't talk that much shit. But they do. They still talk that shit.
Hey, Cam. Yeah. Jameis went to you talking about Eli Apple. Now Eli Apple went to Ohio State.
Yeah, Jameis
he was in that crew with Marshawn Lattimore and the Bosas and with Joey Bosa and Darren Lee and all them guys, man. That 2014, 2015 team. You know what I mean?
Jameis Winston? No, what are you talking about?
No, you talking about Eli Apple.
Oh, Eli.
Nah, Jameis Winston went to Florida State. And check this out, right? Jameis Winston ended up going to Florida State, winning the Heisman, winning the national championship and all that. You know what his first choice was? And I remember him coming up. I remember when he was coming up in high school, man. This was like 2011, 12-ish. Yeah, around 2010, 11, 12, something like that. I remember him coming up in high school because I was up in college up that way, right? And I remember him coming up in high school. His number one school was Texas. He wanted to go to Texas.
Damn.
Yeah, man, but Mac Brown didn't recruit him. He went to a camp at Texas. He went to Texas camp, and he fell in love with the campus, fell in love with Mac Brown, but Mac Brown didn't recruit him. But guess who did? Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah.
And he ended up going to Florida State. He was the number one quarterback in the country that year. A lot of people don't remember that, man. Jameis was very highly recruited.
Damn sure was.
Jameis was highly, highly, highly recruited.
And he won the Heisman, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. Won a Heisman, went undefeated, won a national championship.
National championship, man.
As a sophomore.
And come to the pros and just really ain't done much. Not nothing, really.
Well, see, Jameis's thing is his thing in the pros, and even at Florida State, he would throw a lot of picks, right?
Yeah.
If you look at a lot of Jameis's stat lines, he always had 3-4 touchdowns, but the problem was he'd throw you 2-3 picks too. That's the thing, man. That was Jameis's thing. He'd throw you 3 touchdowns a game, but he'd also throw you 2-3 picks.
Ooh, yeah, that ain't good in the pros.
Zach Wilson, that pick setting. Set the Jets back 5 years. Hey, man, look, the Jets been set back 50 years, man. They ain't won.
they 2-14 now, or something like that. 2-14.
I think they like No, they won more games than that.
Yeah, 4
That's
games
Jacksonville. That's 2-14.
Yeah,
I
2
think
and
the
14.
Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets like 4-12 or some shit
4.
like that.
4 games. Yeah, 4 games they won. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's why
But
he
I was
got
shocked.
drafted high
They
because
was
he was there
actually
with all those
leading
boys.
damn Tampa Bay. I was shocked they were leading Tampa Bay today.
I wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't. I thought Tampa was ready to move on. Especially with the coaching change. Jameis got 2 coaches fired down there, man. So I wasn't shocked.
Where?
Jameis was a 2-coach guy down there in Tampa. He got what's his name fired. He got Lovie Smith fired.
Damn.
And then he got what's his name?
Good Lord.
What was the guy's name?
All that shit going on over there, and they still doing that fucking good. Damn, man.
Who Tampa?
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Yeah, they can't because of Tom Brady. Because of Tom Brady, that asshole.
I know. I can't stand them, boy. Damn.
And I hate Tom Brady not for anything that he did in the pros besides beat my Eagles in the Super Bowl one year. He took Donovan McNabb's ring. He took T.O.'s ring. But besides that, my hate for Tom Brady goes all the way back to 1999, right? The 99 season, but it was the 2000 Orange Bowl. I will never forget it. I was all of 11 years old at the time, right?
Damn.
I'm a big Alabama fan. Been an Alabama fan. I'm not one of these Alabama fans that became an Alabama fan in 2008, right? So this is back in the Orange Bowl where Sean Alexander was cooking. You know what I'm saying? Sean Alexander had 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm talking about cooking Michigan. But that damn Tom Brady and David Terrell. So I've hated Tom Brady ever since then. They beat us by 1 point. Wow. They beat us by 1 point. They beat us 33-32 in the Orange Bowl that year. And I'll never forget that. I've hated Tom Brady ever since then.
And he come to the pros and just lit it up, man.
Yeah, he come to the pros, you know, a series of unfortunate events led to this asshole tormenting me for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? So especially, I didn't really care about him when he beat the Rams and when he beat the Rams in the Super Bowl that year. I didn't care. It was shocking to me. But when he beat my Eagles in 2004 with that team that we had, man, that's when my hate went to another level. I was like, the bastard got me twice.
Damn, boy.
So those two games alone is why I hate Tom Brady. I can hate him all as I want. I can hate him all I want, Cam. I can hate him all I want.
I've hated him always because he just they surround him with so many good players, man, that he just good. It makes him look good, really good.
Yeah, man, I hate him because he's good. I hate him because he's good, man.
Somebody come to Tampa Bay last year and took him to the damn Super Bowl and won
the damn Super Bowl. Man, when I tell you, I was hot.
Oh, son of a bitch, man.
Oh, man, I was sick. You hear me?
Oh, me too. The Saints were doing damn good, man. I thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, the Saints got his number. They've beaten him 4 out of 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they beat him 4 out of 5. They played him.
But damn it, boy. And now they might go back again this year. Shit. That's gonna be hell now. That's something you wins another one. 2 in a row at fucking Tampa Bay. Come on. But you see what he did last year, man?
We gonna get him out of there in the first round. So I ain't worried about it. My Eagles gonna take care of them. They gonna go down to Tampa and put something on that ass.
Yeah, the Eagles lighting it up, man. They doing good this year, boy. Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. For a team that started 2-5 and ended up making the playoffs.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a rebuilding year for us. We got the second youngest team in the league behind the Jaguars, man.
Wow. Hell yeah.
The average age of our team is 26 years old. We got the second youngest team in the league. Made the playoff. This is supposed to be a rebuild, man.
Yeah, y'all lit it up, man. They turned it on, boy, the second half. That's when they should be turning it on. Yeah, the second half.
Yeah, we finally started running the ball. It's like I couldn't figure out the first 5 weeks of the season why we didn't run the ball. I couldn't figure it out. What does Sirianni have against Miles Sanders. What did he have against Miles Sanders? This is questions I was asking. And people I was talking to, different Philly fans I was talking to, was like, man, what does he have against Miles Sanders? Why won't he give Miles Sanders the ball?
Yep. Who's their quarterback? He's
Jalen
doing
Hurts.
good too. Yeah, he's doing damn good.
Jalen Hurts.
Son of a bitch, boy.
He's still learning,
he was
man.
gonna do good, man. You know he was gonna do good. Shit.
Yeah, he's still learning, man. He's still young in his career.
Yeah.
He's still young in his career. This essentially was his rookie season, man.
Yeah.
Up until about a few weeks ago, I think this is his what? This would be his what? 20th start, I want to say. Because he played all but one game this year. And that was the game against the Jets when Gardner Minshew came in and played. Yeah, I saw that, Cam. I saw that ragged ass stadium started falling apart. Yeah, man, but we'll see what happens. But I think both teams. I think everybody's gonna play their starters next week because Dallas is trying to get a higher seed, and I think even though we're both clinched in the playoffs, Dallas has already won the division, and we've clinched our playoff spot. This is a game for pride, man. It's the fucking Cowboys. We hate them; they hate us. It just is what it is.
I heard Cincinnati clinched their.
Cincinnati won the division. They won the division today.
Yeah, they beat
Everybody's pretty much wrapped up the divisions. Everybody's pretty much wrapped up their divisions.
Except the NFC South.
No, except the NFC South. The NFC South is wrapped up. The Bucks got that.
Tampa Bay got that. Yeah, hell yeah. Damn.
The only division that ain't wrapped up is the NFC West.
Yep.
I think the AFC North, the Bengals clinched that. AFC East. I think the AFC East is still up for grabs. I think that's between Buffalo and New England. I think they got the same record, and I think they split during the regular season.
Well, I heard something about the Chiefs might not even be the top now.
No, the Titans secured the number 1 seed today, I believe.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah, I think with the Titans beating the Dolphins, the Titans beat the Dolphins, and the Chiefs lost to the Bengals. So I think they locked up the number 1 seed today.
Wow, damn it, boy.
Yeah, but the Chiefs already won the division. They've already won the division. But Raiders and what's the name are fighting for that last playoff spot next week. The Raiders and the Chargers.
The Chargers? Wow, the Chargers. Damn.
Cam, you would say that. They can't get no higher. The Packers sold up the first round bye. I think they did, man. I think they locked up the first round bye in home field throughout the playoffs. I think the Packers locked up that number 1 seed. But with Arizona, I think Arizona's sitting right there at 11-5, and the Rams are at 12-4. So neither one of those teams can lose. I don't know who Arizona's playing. I think Arizona's playing Seattle next week. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're playing Seattle.
No, they'll beat
and the Rams are playing San Francisco. That'll be a big game. That'll be a big game as well.
The Rams will beat them, though, because they ain't going to take 2 losses in a row. Watch. No way. Rams, the Rams are good, man. Shit.
Yeah, the Rams are good.
Yeah, I don't see them going down two in a row.
So we'll see what happens with that. Will the Cowboys get the 2 seed, or will it be the Rams?
Ooh.
As it stands right now,
really, man.
As it stands right now, it's Green Bay, it's the Rams, then it's the Buccaneers, then it's Dallas at number 4.
Yeah.
So if the season were to end today like it would have any other year, but now they added that extra game, we'd be playing well, shit, we wouldn't be in the playoffs right now.
No, we wouldn't either.
Jimmy G looking like a Hall of Famer against the Rams. Hey, man, we'll see what happens next week.
Yeah.
Jimmy G ain't playing. I think Trey Lance is going to be playing next week. So is that game SF City Slick? I know you're a 49er fan. Is that game at I almost said Candlestick. Lord have mercy. Is that game at Levi's Stadium or is it at the beautiful SoFi Stadium next week? But yeah, the Chargers and the Raiders are they're playing for that last playoff spot because who's got the other two spots? I think
Cowboys ain't shit. They overrated.
Straight hold the ball too long. Cowboys ain't shit. Oh, it's at SoFi? Hey man, this game's gonna get a little spicy next week. I'll be looking forward to that. But what was I about to say?
Game of the week's gonna be Cowboys and Philly Waters. That's gonna be the game of the week.
That's already sold up. We're gonna be Sunday. We're gonna be the Sunday night game. It's gonna be the Sunday night game. Yeah, they've already sold that up. We're gonna end up playing them Sunday night. So the Rams and what's the name probably gonna be like that 3:30 game. They're gonna be that midday game next week on Fox. It's crazy in the NFC, right? Check this out. Everybody except for Green Bay we're either going to be playing in a dome or a warm weather climate, right? Like Tampa. I'm serious. You look at Green Bay. Green Bay is the only team that you have to play in the elements for real.
Yeah.
Unless you go down to Tampa and it starts raining, but Tampa's usually warm. You know what I mean? So unless you got to go down to Tampa and play in the rain, you look at all the teams who are in the playoffs. You look at Arizona. You look at San Francisco right now. If it's either San Francisco or New Orleans, even though they won't get a home game in the playoffs, and we won't get a home game in the playoffs. But you look at the top four teams as it stands right now. You got Green Bay, who you'll have to play in the elements. Yeah. You got the Rams, who you'll have to play in that beautiful dome. You got the Buccaneers, who are playing. You got to play outside in beautiful Tampa unless it rains.
Yeah.
And you got the Cowboys and had to play in Jerry World.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of dome teams in the playoffs in the NFC.
Yeah.
Or if the Cardinals win, you'll play in that beautiful dome out there in Arizona. Jimmy gonna get traded to the Browns. Jimmy G might find his ass in Carolina next year. Keep playing. I'm serious. Jimmy G might find his ass in Denver.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah, man. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Didn't they just give Jimmy G $130-some million contract a couple years ago?
Woo. Damn.
Yeah. What's going on, KP?
What happened to him, man? What happened to damn
What's up? What happened to who?
San Francisco. I mean, they were good.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really. Only team I really follow is mine, man. I'll check out the rest of the league to see what's going on. But the only team I really follow is mine.
I mean,
what's going on, KP, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. KP?
You got his mic muted.
Yeah, you muted, bro. You muted. Damn, he really might be in Carolina. Yeah, man. Yeah, Cam, his ass might be in Carolina next year. No cap.
Really, boy.
Heck yeah.
You good now, man?
Nah, I think he's still on mute.
Yeah.
He'll come off in a second.
Yeah. Yeah, they doing good a couple years ago, though, man. Shit, they're real good. Shit.
Yeah.
And in the next year, they just fell off, boy. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, they fell hard, didn't they?
Yeah. I don't understand what happened. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they were just in the Super Bowl, 2019?
Yeah, they had all the damn players. The players were still there, too. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah. Yep. Like I said, that's how quick this league can change on you.
I like Cincinnati this year, man, because of Joe Burrow. He's the LSU quarterback, you know. And last week, Yeah, Boris. Yeah, the LSU quarterback that took him to the national championship. He last week he got fourth all time in football in passing yards last week. Yeah, he's ranked fourth all time. And this is only his second year. You know, that's pretty damn good. And last year he didn't play hardly at all because he got hurt. Yeah, his rookie season.
Yeah, he got hurt towards the end of the season last year.
And so I thought it was at the beginning of the season, and he played the end.
No. He got hurt like midway through the season.
Oh, midway.
Yeah, it was about midway. It was about that 7th, 8th game.
Yeah, I thought he'd come back for the last part of the season. From midway to the end, he was there. Yeah, I thought he was. But he missed a few games, last year. But they didn't do good last year, man. But this year, boy, they 10 and 5 or something like that, 10 and 6.
Y'all talking about my squad now, boy. That's my squad right there, boy. That's my squad right there. Hey, Joy B's looking like he might have a future in almost a yellow jacket, almost, boy.
Who that, Joe Burrow?
He got them back shoulders.
We ain't gonna put the yellow jacket on it now. We ain't gonna put the yellow jacket on it now.
Hey, he coming. Hey, he coming, DJ.
Put the yellow jacket on it.
Hey, DJ. Hey, Jamar Chase and him with that back shoulder throw. They looking like Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams.
Oh, hell. Here we go with the rigmarole.
No, I'm just saying they looking like it at first year, man. Adams been in the league for a long time, him and Rodgers, but first year,
man,
that's nasty, bro. That's nasty.
They got a symbiotic relationship right now, man. They on the same wavelength, man. They clicking.
Boy,
they clicking
down the sideline to him, man. He catches every time that boy catches it.
Right.
Every time, bro.
To be honest, though, I think they be out there freestyling, man.
I think they do, man.
That's just the kind of chemistry they got together. I think they really be out there freestyling sometimes.
You notice he throw it to the left, they miss it.
Right. I like T. Higgins too, though. I like T. Higgins. I really like T. Higgins, man. T. Higgins is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good pickup for them. They got him in the second round a few years ago.
Damn it, boy.
They drafted him and Joe Burrow in the same draft. And then you got Mixon.
Yep. Mixon was already got. Everybody was complaining about him coming out of college from having that case, but he been good.
Yeah, man. But that shit, man, by the time that happened, by the time they came around, bro, he was already, that happened his freshman year before he even played the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
did nobody say nothing about Baker Mayfield running from the police, though? But you know how that go.
Yeah, I think they really got a chance with that offense in the rookie contracts that they got.
Yeah.
The next couple of years, they got a chance to go deep in the playoffs.
Hell yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
They
I'm
just like.
I'm gonna say this though.
Go ahead,
they
DJ.
kind of lucked out with Lamar Jackson being hurt this year.
I can see what you're saying by that, but I'm gonna say this though. What you're about to see is that it's gonna be them and the Ravens at the top, and Lamar is gonna have to. He's gonna have to get more help. They don't have enough help for him to go against that offense like that and score enough points.
Yeah,
they gotta get him some more help because he don't have the receivers that's necessary to score with them.
Yeah, because old Hollywood Brown,
that boy's lighting up yardage, man.
As far as Andrews is a great tight end, proven to be a great tight end. But we'll see what happens with him, man. Yeah.
For them to beat.
But I like what they got going on in Cincinnati, man. Only thing about Cincinnati, they cheap as fuck.
They what?
They cheap as hell. Cincinnati don't like to spend no money.
Yeah, they sucked all the time, man. To where they didn't have no damn money. They got to win to make money, man. They got to win.
I think they're the only team. I think they're the only team in the league that don't have an indoor facility.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they are. They are the only team that don't got an indoor facility, but they spent a lot of money on that defense that they got now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing, like with those teams, though. You got to win when your quarterback is on his rookie deal, bro. Because if you don't,
that's just the way the league
once
is.
you get paid, once your quarterback get paid, you in trouble.
Right.
I mean, look at Seattle. Seattle ain't been the same since Russell got paid.
I know that's right. Hell yeah, what the hell, man?
Remember, okay, remember the Saints wasn't the same after they paid Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Right.
All them every time they paid somebody, that's the way the league is set up, man. Once you pay that quarterback, you're in trouble. The Chiefs just paid Patrick Mahomes. They still got a decent team, but everything is about to start changing because you can see that Tyreek Hill ain't the same as it used to be a couple years ago. You can see it in the games.
Right.
And Boris is pushing.
I think these defenses are starting to figure them out too.
Yeah, they figured them out. And they haven't put a receiver on the team for the Chiefs that can go up and get the ball. They got a fast guy. They got a couple fast guys, but they ain't got nobody like no T. Higgins or no Jamar Chase. I mean, they got Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill can run the top of the coverage, but it don't look like he can still do what he used to do. You can tell.
Yeah. Let me see it. Chase need to get on that jug machine and carry a football around 24/7.
Yeah, he don't need to carry no football. He'll drop it every now and then, but brother, I ain't seen no receiver that young come in the league since like what, Moss maybe?
Oh, come on now.
Give me one at 21. Give me one at 21. Tell me.
Quintorris Jones.
Who?
Quintorris Jones.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all know him better as Julio.
Julio. Okay, Julio. I don't think Julio had no 13 touchdowns his first year, bro.
No.
You gotta go back to the stats, DJ, on that.
Julio was good, man.
But the rules was different back then too.
Julio's
man, they've been that long, DJ. Come on, DJ.
Julio's one of them guys that
was 10 years ago.
If he don't get it down, he don't get the ball enough, he gets an attitude, man. Always. I've been living in Atlanta since the 80s, man, and you know.
I know you like Julio, but AJ came in at the same time as Julio. They was pretty neck and neck almost at the same time when they came in.
Yeah, it was a debate. Who was the better receiver. I think all of them, man, Julio, D-Hop, and AJ came in the league all at the same time.
Julio had hands, but he catch that ball, man.
Yeah, he can catch that ball. And he can make a run after the catch and run you over.
Yeah, run you over, boy. Yeah.
Run you over, outrun you, all that.
He just had conflict with the team a lot because he catch attitudes if he didn't get the ball enough. You know.
I mean, shit.
You gotta give him the ball, man. They don't got nobody else. No, they never had another weapon as good as Julio.
No, they didn't. No.
You see what they doing right now without Julio?
When Matt Ryan is your quarterback, hell, I'd be frustrated too.
Yeah.
I know it, man. What the hell? They need to get rid of. Well, he's about to retire anyway. Shit.
I told somebody. See, I live down here. I live down here around a bunch of Falcons fans, right? And when I went to that Eagles game when they played the Falcons week 1 I won't call it Georgia Dome, but the Mercedes-Benz Dome, when they played them week 1, I told them, like, y'all are forever gonna regret not drafting Justin Fields.
Yeah, Justin Fields would have been perfect, bro.
Yeah.
He would have been perfect. Yeah. And they let the Bears get him, and the Bears coach is horrible, and they run horrible schemes for the kids.
So, I mean,
I don't know what quarterbacks do we have? Atlanta. Who's the second string quarterback?
They got Matt Ryan. They got Matt Ryan. They got to draft another quarterback, bro.
I know, nobody. That's ridiculous, man.
They waited till he got old, and he's old.
I think, is it Rosen? Is it Josh Rosen who behind Matt Ryan?
Yeah,
whoever behind him ain't no starter.
Yeah, no,
right.
Yeah.
It's like y'all.
I mean, if I was them, I'd be getting rid of Matt, and I might be trying to get Russell.
Hey man, listen to me now. You listen carefully. You listen.
We is.
Russell Wilson finna go to Vegas, man. You
think he going to the Raiders?
Hell yeah. Hey, look,
I guess
Sierra want to go to
it makes
Vegas, man.
sense for the league. It makes sense for the league. She can do Vegas. She can do Vegas while he do Vegas, right?
Right. Sierra tired of
Right on the
living in
strip.
Seattle.
It's hard for
Sierra
them.
tired of
Yeah,
living in Seattle, bro.
They can't get them
she can
good
be right
players
on the
over here,
strip.
man.
She can be right on the strip doing shows in Vegas. You right, DJ.
Right. Get that 6 months get that 6 month residency. Perform twice a day.
Atlanta, you got to pay them state taxes over here, man. That's why the superstars don't like coming to play for any Atlanta teams. You know, because of the damn state taxes. A lot of other states they go to, they don't have state taxes, state income taxes.
And the one guy everybody forgetting about, Deshaun Watson.
Ah,
I know it's hard to fathom right now with his court case still pending.
but he's good, man. He's good. Yeah, he's good.
But yeah, man. Yeah, Cameron. Yeah, see, Cam, I just said that. Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
But they should have drafted Justin Fields and brought him home. Justin Fields from Kennesaw. Kennesaw, like, Kenny, you know, Kennesaw ain't nowhere from Atlanta. What is that, like 40
that's
minutes?
where I live. That's where I live, Kennesaw.
You live in Kennesaw?
Yeah,
Okay.
about 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah, like 30, 40 minutes, man.
Yeah. Damn sure is, yeah.
Yeah, they should have brought him home, bro, because Joe Burrow came home and we needed him.
Yeah, Burrow, man. I tell you, I'm an LSU fan, man. So he kicked ass at LSU for that 1 year. You know, he just had a blowout year, man. Just nobody.
Hey, Kenny. Justin Jefferson looking real good up in Minnesota too, though. Justin Jefferson looking good up in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So,
I think he'd have got together with them too, man. Woo.
He got Jamar Chase. He can't get a vote. So
yeah, I know. Can't get a vote, man. Boy, that'd have been awesome.
Yeah. Justin Jefferson gonna want out in a minute though, because they ain't got no quarterbacks up there.
Yeah. He's gonna want to be out of there. Yeah. Well, since they need to go after his ass too, man. That'd be awesome.
Nah, they good, man. They ain't gonna mess with him, man. They got too many weapons, man. T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd.
That boy, did you see what he did last week? They put the numbers up last week, man. 4th all time in the NFL. Already broke records. I mean, shattered records, man.
Hey, KP,
Woo.
Don't you mention Justin Jefferson around me. Don't mention Justin Jefferson around me.
He tore up Alabama?
No, not even that. Not even that, bro.
Y'all team could have picked him.
I will forever hate Howie Roseman for taking Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
We took Jalen Reagor 21st overall in the 2020 draft.
Wow.
And guess who the Vikings took at 22?
Damn it.
Yep. Ain't that a bitch?
yeah. Damn, man. Wow.
So I'm always be a little sour about Justin Jefferson, man. We passed
it ain't his fault,
him.
man. It ain't his fault. Damn.
Man, I know it, dog. I know it. I hate it, man. I hate seeing him succeed in Minnesota because he's supposed to have on that midnight green, man. Maybe if Carson Wentz could have got him last year, he'd still be wearing midnight green.
Yeah, he was the man.
But then again, we wouldn't have got Devontae Smith. We wouldn't have got Smitty Six. So,
yeah.
So, and then also you can't forget. God damn it, man, Howie Roseman. God damn you. We took JJ Arcega-Whiteside over DK Metcalf.
Damn it, boy.
Fuck that bastard, man. Man, he tried his best to kill our team, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, I spoke about the Antonio Brown situation, but we can go back to it, man.
Damn it, boy.
Hold on just a second. Get these clothes up the steps. Doing laundry, y'all.
Yeah, Antonio Brown, man, he pitched a fit today, huh? Damn it, boy.
Yeah, he
When he threw, he threw the. I seen him throw his helmet. Then he was walking toward down the sideline. When he took off his gloves and threw them in the stands. Was that his gloves or what? Was something else? I couldn't tell what he was throwing in the stands.
Yeah, he pretty much took off his uniform today, and he pretty much quit the NFL today because ain't nobody else gonna pick him up.
No, nobody gonna pick him up. No. And
yeah, don't nobody want that headache.
Man. Such a good player too, man. Damn, boy.
Yeah, he need to go get some help.
Yeah. Some anger management.
Yeah, he needs some help, man. He's done, man. He needs some help. He really needs some help, man.
He is what I call a supreme narcissist with anger issues. So
yep.
So
everything in the world revolves around him and his world.
Yeah.
All right.
He has he's a football. Hey DJ, he's a football player with Ric Flair-itis. That's him.
Hell yeah.
He thinks he's Ric Flair and he's stuck in character, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Stuck in character.
No, this ain't a character, man. This is who he is. That's just who he is, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's who he is now. Yeah, he became that over the years. He done, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's 10 degrees in Kansas City right now, dog.
It's what?
10 degrees. Woo. 10.
Damn.
Woo.
It's well.
Where you at, KP? Where you at?
I'm in Kansas City.
Oh, okay. You in Kansas City?
Damn, you're in Kansas City.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, man. Let me take you back. Let me take you back, DJ. You remember Elvis Gerback? I know you remember him.
Yeah.
No, you remember. Okay, remember the dumbass Chiefs put Elvis Gerback in over Gannon the year the Broncos won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
That's when I stopped fucking with the Chiefs, DJ.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, the Chiefs would do that every year. They get to the playoffs and lose at 13-3.
Yeah, they did.
They did that shit for like 10 years, bro.
You right.
They waste. Hey, DJ, they wasted Derek Thomas' Hall of Fame career.
Man, listen. They what's his name, man? Who was that led the league in rushing that year, man?
Priest Holmes at one time. Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, it's gone.
Then they had my guy, man. I was a beast with him on Madden. Jamal Charles. They had him for a while. So yeah, I remember that. They used to do the same shit the Chargers used to do back in the day.
The Chargers were that good. They good this year? They that good this year?
Who that?
The Chargers.
The Chargers fighting for a playoff spot right now.
Damn, man.
Yeah, the Chargers is coming, man. Justin Herbert got him in it, man. He got 30-something touchdowns.
Damn.
I like that kid, man.
Yeah, I like him, man. I like Justin Herbert.
Hey, DJ, quiet as kept, he look better than Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, but Tua missed half the year though, bro. Tua stay injured, man.
Yeah.
That was his issue at Alabama, man. He was always hurt.
Yeah, he didn't hurt.
LSU had got lucky for that when they won the finals that year, man, because he was hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, he was hurt, but I just go ahead, DJ.
I was about to say, listen, we almost didn't get Tua, man. He was about to go. We almost didn't get Tua or Najee Harris. We flipped him at the last minute.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they were both going to USC together.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Tua was going to USC, but his daddy told him, "No, you going to Alabama." Because they devout Christians. Yeah, I mean they real deep in their faith, right? Him and his family.
Yeah.
They deep in their faith.
They got a certain culture. Yep, they got a certain culture about it.
Yeah, they got a certain culture. You respect everything your parents say.
Yeah.
So
he's from Hawaii or something like that.
Yeah, he's from Hawaii. He's from
yeah.
Iwa Beach,
Yeah.
Hawaii. So Daddy said they going to Bama, so that's where they end up going. They upped and moved to Bama. Talia Tagovailoa played his last year high school ball here in Alabama.
Yep, the one that he was on Alabama's team for a while, and then they brought in that kid that they got now. That kid they got now is lights out.
Yeah, Bryce Young.
That boy bad boy. That's a bad dude, boy. First pick of the draft next year. Next year, first pick of the draft.
That boy good.
Yeah. Like they passing that chicken basket on and coming to America. That boy good. Yeah, he good.
That boy good.
Yeah, everything.
But you can see how he idolizes Russell Wilson. He's made that clear. It's like Russell Wilson is his favorite quarterback. He tries to model his game after Russell Wilson. So, you know,
every
I'm
year
glad
Alabama
for
then lost their players. You know, they another SEC got a shot. Hell no. Damn it.
Yeah, it's very rare that you're gonna be able to beat them, and I don't think Georgia beating them this year.
Nah, we're gonna put their ass in the dirt again.
But I seen out the SEC game shit. Nah, Georgia ain't gonna do it. I hope not, man. God, I gotta live a year with that shit. Oh hell no. I love it when.
Oh man,
Hey DJ, you know another reason when I started really liking the Bengals was around the time when my guy came from college to the pros.
Who that?
And damn Peter Ward.
Peter Ward, Mr. Change of Direction. Man, they stole his Heisman in '99, bro. I mean, even though Ron Dane got it, and Ron Dane did a great job at Wisconsin, I still think Peter Ward should have got it, man.
Dynamite. He was dynamite, boy.
Yes, sir. Peter Ward was second to none, man. He got to the pros, man, them damn injuries. He was good when he played, man, but he stayed hurt.
I told people this week, I told all the Chiefs fans this week, what happened to y'all when Peter Ward and Chad Johnson them came up here, that's what's about to happen this weekend. They ain't listened to it. They're mad as shit.
But yeah, Peter Ward was
Peter
special,
Ward.
Man.
Yeah, he was special, bro. He was special, man. He was a special little dude, boy. Yeah. They had Chad Johnson at the time, though, already, so it was kind of wild. You know, so.
You came out of Oregon State.
Oregon State. You remember Dennis Weathersby?
Right. What's his name? I think he came a little bit after them, or he was there with them. Steven Jackson.
Nah, Steven Jackson came after them. He was after them about 03, 04, something like that. Yeah, he came after them because remember Steven Jackson came after Marshall Faulk to St. Louis.
Right. And this was like 2000.
Faulk was doing his thing.
2002, something like that. Around that time.
Faulk was doing his thing in the early 2000s.
Yeah. What's his name, man? He came out of Oregon State too.
Houshmandzadeh did too.
Houshmandzadeh, that's it. I was about to say ponytail. Couldn't think of his name for that. Houshmandzadeh.
Hey, the one kid that I thought was gonna be special in the league, and he died, was Chris Henry, man. That damn Chris Henry was nice, man.
Slim Henry.
Slim was nice, man. He was a bad dude.
But the biggest what if in the league, though, man, that damn Sean Taylor.
Oh my God, Sean Taylor.
Jesus, man.
Meese. Oh, Meese, boy.
God. Yeah, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that, KP.
Hey, man, that's the best safety I ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen a safety like Sean Taylor in my life.
Who timing you out? No soft spot. I ain't seen nobody time you out, bro.
I ain't seen it, but I ain't never seen it. When I seen him at Miami, I couldn't believe it. Because I'm a Florida State fan. I'm looking at Sean Taylor separate people from the ball and intercept the ball.
Right.
I never seen a safety like that. And he came in as a running back.
Man, he was bigger than Vilma at safety, and Vilma played linebacker, bro.
He sure was. He was 6'2", about 230.
Right.
Oh my God.
And
Sean,
then
hey,
was
the class. Sean Taylor had some classic moments against T.O.
Huh?
Remember what he did to T.O.?
I only seen Sean Taylor get ran over once, and that was by Greg Jones.
Greg Jones at Florida State. Yeah, but remember what he did to T.O.?
Yeah.
Oh, man, he had T.O. He almost killed T.O. Hey, T.O. was scared to catch the ball for Philadelphia that year.
Right.
Against Washington. Sean Taylor had him spooked out there.
Right. He started getting gator arms. That's the first time I seen T.O. like that.
Because he was running into a safety that was the same size as him. That's what it was.
Right. Yes, Sean Taylor was huge, man.
He was
and
huge, bro. And had to change the direction.
He could cover. He could play linebacker. Man, he could play everything but DN, bro.
Them safeties they got now, they got nothing on Sean Taylor.
Sean Taylor was special, man.
Hey, Ed Reed knew he was better than him. Ed Reed knew that.
Hey, y'all, don't time nobody out, man. Don't time nobody out. I don't know what y'all got going on, but don't time nobody out, man. I'm sitting here watching the chat. I ain't seen nobody trolling or nothing, but don't time nobody out, man. Don't do that. Y'all can have a fair debate, but don't time nobody out, bro.
That's what I told him. I ain't been paying attention to it enough to see who timed
I'm
out.
sitting here watching it.
Yeah, they need to chill out, man. Just a chat, chill, man. They acting guns and blazes.
We're just talking a little sports. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was blowing his ass off over here a little while ago, man, and the radar showed it was gonna be here till 7 o'clock in the morning. It's gone already. That shit moved.
What's
so
that?
Man, don't be crying to me about no snow, man. It's 10 degrees out here, bro. 10. We got 10.
Hey, listen. We don't get no damn snow, bro.
No, never.
So up there in Kansas City, y'all used to it. We ain't used to it here.
Hell no.
And everybody on the East Coast, y'all used to this shit.
We like the snow, man. No, we don't like it. I don't like it over here either. Nobody can drive in it, man. It shuts down the city.
Nah, man. We get a half inch of snow, man. They'll shut the city down.
Ooh, half inch of snow, Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
it's bad.
It ain't even got to be a full. We didn't even got to be a full inch.
Hell no.
A half inch of snow, they'll shut the city down, man.
Schools
gonna get delayed and everything, bro, because we not prepared for it.
No, not
See them cities up north. Them cities up north, man. Like I was telling my aunt, my grandma was telling my aunt, man, about how it snowed here a couple years ago, and how we shut the city down. It was like, well, how much snow was it? Oh, it was about an inch. It was about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of snow, and y'all shut down because of that. Well, until you live in Detroit, y'all used to that.
Hell yeah, they get 2-3 feet at a time. Damn, man, shit.
No soft spot. I couldn't tell you what the weather was like in Texas. I'm in Alabama, bro, and it's snowing here.
Texas
and
is cold, though.
Crazy part about that, it was like 80 degrees 3 days ago.
That was 75 yesterday. Damn. Boy.
Right.
Shit.
We had tornadoes a few days ago.
We had 60 degrees Friday, bro. We had 60 degrees Friday. Friday night it was 30. Saturday morning it was 10.
Mm-hmm.
And ice, bro. And ice. We got ice now.
Oh, y'all got
snow and ice.
There?
Oh man.
Yeah, bro. We got the whole 9, bro.
That's what everybody was worried about, the ice part in Texas, man. Damn. Shit.
Hey, it got so cold so fast. We usually have people come in and do the fleet, and they come and gas up our tractors, right? They didn't come because the ice came too fast.
Damn. Son of a bitch.
The snow and ice came too fast, bro.
But you're in Cincinnati, right?
I'm in Kansas City.
Damn.
I live probably about 35 minutes from the Chiefs Stadium.
From old Arrowhead.
From old Arrowhead, bro. From old Arrowhead.
Damn.
Yep. About 35 minutes.
Shit.
So if the Bengals end up having to come to Arrowhead, you going?
Hell no, it's too cold. I work outside in the cold. I'm not about to go sit in no damn game in the cold. I ain't doing it.
That's the same thing I said, man. If I ever,
I don't like all the people being on my back, DJ.
I feel you.
And then as you get drunk, and then you have to beat somebody ass. You
Right. That's the same thing I said about going to Philly. That's on my bucket list. I want to go to Philly and watch the game, right? But it'll have to be within the first month of the season because I'll be damned if I go up there and watch a game in October and November sitting out there in 30-degree weather for 4 hours. You got me fucked up.
Yeah, it's too cold, bro. It's way too cold, DJ.
Right.
That's some fans over there though, man. They get out that shit, boy. Ooh.
It was 50 yesterday at NY. Now it's 34. Not too bad here.
Motherfucker with no shirt
Shit.
on out there, no shit. Damn.
Shit, what you mean 34? Man, 34. I'm freezing, dog.
Yeah, man, I don't like it, bro, because I work in the cold, so I can't convince myself to be just sitting outside, bro. I pay too much for my house to be outside watching the damn game, and I can watch it at home. I can't do it, dog. Can't do it, DJ. Can't do it.
Man. I hate the cold, boy. Damn. I hate the hot. I can't stand the heat either, though. The heat kills me, boy.
Yeah, I mean, I love wintertime, but as long as it don't drop below 50, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I like the 60s, man. 60s and 70s, that's perfect for me to work.
You know, anything in the 50s, I'm still walking around without a jacket on.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm good.
50s, I'll put a jacket on.
Nah, man, I'm anything in the anything less than 50, I gotta throw a jacket on.
Yeah,
Hey, I might not like this, but I think the Super Bowl matchup might be the Chiefs and the Cowboys this year.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I think this is, you know, unless my team can shock them, I think this might be Green Bay's year, man.
Chiefs and Green Bay, then that's probably what it's gonna be.
Quiet's kept on thinking the Chiefs gonna make it, dog.
Tom Brady's gonna still get it this year again.
You don't think the Chiefs gonna make it out the AFC?
Nah, man.
I think they got a good chance, man.
They got a good chance. They definitely got a good chance. But I think somebody like Buffalo end up getting them, or even Tennessee.
Man, Buffalo looked putrid yesterday, bro.
I mean, it's just one of them games, man, where they got well, I think they got it locked up, or it's gonna come down to that last week.
Yeah, everybody see that's when they instituted that extra game. Everybody got to play next week. Nobody can sit down for real.
Right.
Everybody got to play.
Especially the Rams and Cardinals got a lot to play for, man.
Why they do that? Why did
they get more money and they draw more interest?
That's it, more money.
Yeah, more money and more interest.
Pretty much what happened, Kenny. These networks saying, "Look, we giving y'all more money. We gonna need a couple more games, dog."
No shit. Wow.
Yeah, we gonna need another game. Y'all gonna add a playoff spot.
So it wasn't because they lost a game early in the season or something because of COVID and
No.
They've been talking about this about 2 years now.
Yeah, they negotiated that. Remember, a couple years ago, Peyton Manning was against it when they was in part of the NFLPA, but they knew it was coming. The players knew it was coming because the players wanted the money.
Yeah, they want more money. I mean, we all gonna ask us to play another game. We're gonna want some more money. These contracts will have to look a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, it was gonna be a give and take on that one, man. But it draws more interest to the league because all those teams got to play. You don't hear nobody. See, Kenny, you noticed this. You don't hear nobody talking about they sitting their players next week.
Right. I mean, it might be a Green Bay might, since they got the number 1 seed already locked up. What's going on, Reggie? They got the number 1 seed already locked up, so they might be the only one team. They might be the only team to sit their players next week, but I think everybody else pretty much gonna play theirs. Yes, sir. Oh, what happened to Kenny?
Yeah, I don't know. He must have dropped. He'll be back.
Damn, is that a bear snoring? Oh, Reggie, I don't know what you hear. I'm in the X2. Worked outside for many winters. Yeah, fuck that. I've worked outside before, and that was absolutely dreadful during the summer. Now, the wintertime, you know, you could layer up, but it's only so many clothes you could take off in the summer. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I believe the playoffs are gonna be exciting, man. I think we're gonna get a lot of good games this playoff season.
Yeah, we probably will, man. Probably will get a lot of good ones, man. To see what happens, man. But yeah, I really like the chances, man. I really like the chances of the Chiefs and the Cow. You might be right about the Packers though. I don't see them other teams in the AFC beating the Chiefs though. I just
You don't think so?
Nah, man. I don't trust Josh Allen, man. They too up and down. Chiefs was hot. They lost the game. That was a hard fought game. It was a very good strategy at the end of the game to make sure they didn't get the ball back. But I don't see nobody else.
But
I don't trust Tannehill.
I got you. I'm with you on that. But the two teams that are most suited to beat them, man, I believe are the Bills and the Titans.
Yeah, that's the most suited. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can say that.
So we'll see. But damn, man, Green Bay. We were just talking about that Green Bay, man, with Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers right now. I just think they on a different level. I just think they chemistry is just different. I think they be out there freestyling sometimes. So how can you guard a route that ain't on the route tree? So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, you're right. I think they are.
Nobody want to go up and nobody want to go to Lambeau in January, bro.
Or Arrowhead, bro. Arrowhead the same tip, bro. Same shit. Hey, it was 10 degrees out there in Green Bay last night. That's the same shit we got, bro.
Really?
Shit crazy. Yeah, it was 10 degrees out there. Same thing, bro. Arrowhead, if you remember, bro, you think about it, DJ. When you used to see Derek Thomas chasing that down John Elway, it was snow and 0 and 10.
Right. Who did they play a couple years ago, man? It was a few years ago. Oh, yeah. When the Steelers played them out there, it was snowing and shit out there. So
we get the same temperatures, bro. Like Green Bay, we get that same. It be 0. It's supposed to be 0 Friday.
And people gonna
supposed to be getting 0 degrees Friday, bro. So, but man,
boy, that's some dedication for your ass. That's some dedication for your ass, boy. I'm not staying out there that long.
Staying out where?
Out there in that damn snow.
Out there in that snow, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Me and my wife already talked about it, bro. We like, hey, kids graduate, we might be about this joint. This shit. As you get older, you don't be liking this shit, boy. This ain't it, boy.
Shit get to hurting.
Yeah, man. I traveled to too many warm places, man. Hey, DJ, I refuse to go to anywhere East Coast when it's cold. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going nowhere where it's this cold at no time of the year to visit nobody. Too cold, bro. Way too cold.
Nah, man. I mean, I like the wintertime and all, but like I said, I want to be comfortable.
Hell, I went out there to Vegas. I think that was last year. It might have been last year because I met Reggie in Vegas last year when I went to Vegas.
Right.
Met Reggie up there because I went to Vegas in March last year. Yeah, so I met Reggie up there in Vegas last year. Yeah, you was right about Justin Fields, though. They should have picked him, bro.
Man, listen. Same way
I like
Chicago. It seemed like Chicago got it right now with Justin Fields, but I was about to say same way Chicago gonna forever regret not drafting Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes when they had the chance. And
right, they took Mitch Trubisky.
took Mitchell Trubisky.
The name just sounds like it's not gonna be good, don't it, DJ? I ain't never known nobody named Trubisky ever.
Man, I knew it wasn't gonna work out when he ain't started for 13 games in college. Come on, man.
Right, he started one season, bro, and they gave him all that money.
Right. Hold on, 817. Hop your maggot ass on the channel, man, because I got to talk to you about some shit.
What the hell 817 done did?
He out here with his jokes while you out here joking. Y'all ass on the damn clock.
Who are you talking about? What's his team? Houston?
I'm talking about them sorry red Cowboys. They on the clock next week. They got to come to Philly.
Nah, they better win.
Fuck what you talking about. I'm going to drop that link off in the chat. Fuck what you talking about. Y'all got to bring y'all ass to Philly next week, and we on your ass like back pockets. I don't want to hear nothing about what happened in week 3. In the words of the great philosopher.
DJ.
Go ahead, bro.
Them AFC teams, man, they really got a lot of young quarterbacks that look pretty decent to me.
Yeah.
The AFC dudes.
Yeah.
The NFC got some old ass quarterbacks.
You got Joe B. You got
Deshaun. You got Patrick. Josh Allen.
Herbert.
Yep.
What's my guy name? You got Wentz, even though Wentz like 28, 29. You got who down there in Miami? Tua. You got Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, it's been kind of a little changing of the guard over there in the AFC. Quiet as kept, man.
The AFC got a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah. They got a lot of young quarterbacks, man. A lot of young quarterbacks. Hey, man.
Older guys.
Hey, say, man.
He ain't came up yet?
Say, man, why don't you bring your hook head ass on the panel and we can talk about these goddamn sorry red Cowboys who lost to the Cardinals today. In your own business.
Kyler Murray nice, though. Kyler Murray nice in the NFC, but he did dance on them boys last night.
Made y'all boys look stupid. I want to know when Dan Quinn gonna quit hiding Michael Parsons in coverage. Because if you notice, every third down he blitz in a pass rushing, which he's great at. He's a great pass rusher. You tell his ass to drop and cover, like they tried to do a couple times, and Zach Ertz embarrassed his ass. Like, nah, go back to rushing the passer, dog. We tried it.
Hey, you know who they sleep on, DJ?
Who that?
Simmons for the Cardinals. Simmons is nice.
Yeah, he a beast,
Simmons
man.
is nice. That boy right there, boy, he can cover and pass rush. That boy cover a lot of ground. He came out of Clemson, but he was from Olathe, Kansas, not that far from Kansas City. He about 45 minutes away from Kansas City. His family from Kansas. He used to long jump in high school.
Yeah, man, he's a special athlete for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, trust me, I know all about Isaiah Simmons. Coming from being a fan.
Clemson, Alabama. Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah. I know all about Isaiah Simmons because he took who was that? He took out the game. Took him completely.
It was a running back, wasn't it? The Jaguars running back. What's his name?
What's his name, man?
What was it? T. Higgins or
Irv Smith? Irv Smith.
Okay.
Irv Smith, our tight end, because they put AJ Terrell on Jerry Jeudy, and then they doubled Devontae Smith, put AJ Terrell on Jerry Jeudy, And then
I
they
like
just
AJ Terrell. He cool.
they beat up Henry Ruggs, and then they put Isaiah Simmons on Irv Smith. Man, they beat the shit out of us, man.
Yeah, I like AJ Terrell. AJ Terrell cool, but AJ Terrell nice, but that boy gave him that work in that national title game.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah,
that
you
boy
talking about Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase embarrassed him. Jamar Chase embarrassed him. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was nasty, man. If you go back and really look at that LSU team, dog, like we gave them a run for their money when they came to Tuscaloosa, but that team was loaded, bro. That team was
loaded, jack loaded.
Yeah,
it was Hilaire ain't even really did nothing that much yet, for real.
Yeah, I mean, but he went to a passing team, man. Everybody know Andy Reid don't run the ball, man.
Nah, you got to be a special back like Westbrook to catch it out the backfield, you know?
Right. Them the type of backs he like. Oh, LaShawn McCoy, somebody who can catch it out the backfield and move in space.
Yeah, LaShawn could dance on him in space, boy. LaShawn could dance in space, boy. He's a bad dude when he first came out.
Talk to him, Stephen Houston. Lost to the Cardinals, who got blown out by the Lions. Bro, y'all frauds. Cowboys can front run with the best of them. I can give them that. Look good when they were beating up on Washington last week. Yeah, man. We run.
I was shocked Matthew Stafford looked so bad against the Ravens yesterday.
Yeah, see, that's how they whole secondary going.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna light them up.
Yeah, man, it's getting to that time of the year, man. We needed a PI to win. Man, come on, man. Oh, I'm hearing a bunch. Oh, the Sheagles. Sorry ass Sheagle. Man, listen. We on your ass like back pockets. We'll see you in Philly next week. That's all I got to goddamn say. And don't mess around and pull and mess around and draw us in the first round of the playoffs because your ass is through.
Hey DJ, what you think they're gonna do with their quarterback situation? You think they're gonna keep Hurts or they gonna draft somebody?
They gonna keep Hurts. Because we in cap hell right now. Because we still got to eat part of Carson Wentz's contract. And then they just paid Darius Slay. They just paid Dallas Goedert. Who else, man? They just paid Javon Hargrave coming into last year. Who else got paid? We got to figure out how we can get some of that money back from Brandon Brooks. Hey, man, Dak been playing like shit, bro. I just want you to know that. That motherfucker finally had a decent game today, but he been playing like shit, too. So, when you talk about my quarterback, we on the win.
They should be a lot better with the weapons he got, man. They should be, They got some weapons on the outside. The CeeDee Lamb.
Cowboy shit. Cowboys finna do cowboy
CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper, man, they should be better, man. They should be better.
They can't help it, man. They Dallas. They can't help but the fucking.
Hey DJ, they got a good stadium to watch a fight in. I tell you that though.
Hey, I tell you what, they got the best stadium in the league. I give them that. That is an absolute.
That stadium good to watch a fight in. Good to watch a fight in.
Yeah, with that big ass jumbotron. I ain't been in there.
Yeah, you ain't been in there, DJ?
I ain't going there for what?
Oh, DJ. I'm just telling you, DJ.
I've seen pictures. I've seen videos and
the pictures don't do it. They don't do it justice, DJ. I'm telling you, ain't a bad seat in the house for Jerry's world.
One of my
just because the jumbotron.
Right. One of my partners is real cool with Rolando McClain.
Okay, I remember him.
Yeah. Used to play for the Raiders in Dallas. And he used to give him tickets and stuff to go to the game. So he showed me some pictures and shit. It was one week when they played who did they play? It was the Saints. He was showing me videos and shit of how big that jumbotron is. And And he told Rolando McClain told him like I'm finna get a penalty today. I don't like that motherfucker Jimmy Graham and he be talking shit. He like to say shit under his breath. Like I don't like that. I'm finna hit his ass today.
Hey, that stadium though, man. They got when the players come to the field, you can't see this unless you've been to the stadium. When the players come through the field, they come through a damn bar, bro. The Cowboys, they come through a bar. They got a bar right there.
Like a bullpen or something?
Man, it's a whole bar, bro. A bar, like a bar. They walk through the bar to get to the field.
Like a man, get the fuck out of here.
DJ, I've been, bro. I've been on the tour and everything. They do a Cowboy Stadium tour where you can pay to do the tour, or you can, if you go to a fight or something like that. Man, that stadium is nice as shit, bro. Nice as shit, and it ain't even in Dallas. The stadium ain't even in Dallas, bro. It's in Arlington.
Arlington, yeah.
They got it set up like the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
How far is Anaheim away from LA? The city.
I think it's like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh shit, you might, man. I'm about to turn my heat on. It's cold as fuck. Got cold. I don't like turning that damn heat on.
See, DJ, about 15 years ago, he ain't coming up. 817 ain't coming up.
Nah, he ain't coming up. He gonna duck. He gonna duck smoke.
817, why you ducking the smoke?
Hey, I get him up here. He gonna duck smoke just like your boy Errol.
That's how you get him up.
I get him in the goddamn time.
Hey DJ, you got him standing up, turning in a circle like Pinky on Friday.
Say it again.
Hey, Pinky had the gun in his head, turning around. 817, hit that link. He on your head. He said you ducking the smoke.
I'm gonna get on his fucking helmet in a minute. Yeah, two-eyed Earl could see that ass whooping Bud put on Porter. Goddamn, he saw, man, I don't want none of that shit. Let go. I'm gonna get his ass on that panel tonight.
Yeah, you on 817. Hit that link.
Yeah. Ugas finna jab the shit out that eye.
Ooh, yeah.
He said you can't bait me.
817 boxing. I thought you was like Candyman. He said your name 3 times and you ain't kidding, man.
Look, done said the name 5-6 times, man. He gonna duck smoke just like his boy Errol. Just like Errol ducking Keith Thurman and Bud.
Oh man, he on your head, 817. I ain't even defending Earl on this one. I'm gonna let him keep egging you on. He's sticking it right in the wound on you, 817.
Got that ass.
Boy, you keep on, motherfucker.
He got you, boy. He got you on there, boy.
I told you, look, I'll get him on the panel. Hold on.
Hey, 817, I wasn't going to defend you or nothing. I said, I'm going to let him keep on poking the bear. He got to come out. He gonna duck smoke. He gonna duck smoke like his boy Earl. Fuck ass. Stay in your motherfucking ass, boy. Oh, shit. I said to myself, man, I'm chilling. I'm gonna mind my business. I know if I go to the boxing section, his thick neck ass gonna be on there. We lost to the Cardinals today on some bullshit, and we got them hoes next week. He gonna be I'm waiting on they myself, suck ass. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Nah, shit. Man, say, man, I'm standing here with my old lady. I'm calling the game. I called the goddamn when they went for the when they did the what was that the fake punt. I called the
Yeah,
fake punt. I thought they was gonna go for it. I seen Micah holding up his hand talking about fourth down, and I said, "Shit, it's too close." They play backyard football. They gonna go for that 2 or 3 yards. And
yeah, yeah.
I'll be damned. They do the fake punt. Man, say, bro, the holding calls. Say, man, I ain't lying, bro. I got a package. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying. We all got access to everything nowadays, right? So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so I'm watching all the games around the league, bro. Real talk, okay? Some of them penalties, man. I'm paying, I'm, bruh. I'm paying attention to what the fuck happened in the season. Keep it a buck with me, y'all. Can we just talk normal? Because I'm
I'm
a
gonna talk
fan.
normal with you because
Man,
I'm on it with you. I know where
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
going, and
yeah.
I'm about to walk it.
Right.
I'm about to walk it with you, brother. I'm with you. Go ahead and get it.
I mean,
Yeah,
if we
go ahead.
just talk normal, because I'm a fan, just like I'm a fan of boxing. Y'all know I love Earl, but I call a spade a spade. When he was out there drinking and fucking up, I ain't had no problem saying it. That's something I admit to. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm a fan of boxing, but y'all know I'm a fan of Earl Spence because of how he works. I'm a fan of the Cowboys, but I'm a fan of football. I'm fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm fair. I know the Cowboys will fuck it up. They win the games they supposed to, and then when it's time to show up, they'll fuck up. That's been the motto, right? But bruh, just like in the first game of the fucking season, in any other game, bruh, that's offensive pass interference. Any other game. I'm watching other games throughout the year, bruh, and I'm seeing all kinds of shit. But it just seemed like when it comes to the Cowboys, bruh, it's at least a holding penalty, an extra call that they ain't made before. It's some extra shit. It's some extra shit. They'll see Tom Brady now a fumble against Tom Brady now, and they'll call it they fucking self, but they'll let a fumble go on that end. Like, man, say, bruh, look, Champ side be saying it all the time. Some of this shit set up for drama and all of that shit. And I like to believe in the spirit of competition and shit happening organically. But bro, some of this shit, man, some of these referees, some of this shit got to be fixed. What y'all
You
think?
ready? You ready? Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Remember years ago there was a movie that came out. Shaquille O'Neal, Anthony Hardaway played in this movie as college basketball players. It
Blue
was
chip.
called Blue Chips.
Fuck
Blue
you
chips.
mean?
That's
Yeah.
30 years ago. 30 years ago. So you telling me the money got bigger and they didn't keep cheating? Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Let me ask you this. Don't we all get to bet on all these games from a smartphone? Everybody in the world.
Yeah.
The odds are most people are going to bet on the games and they're going to bet emotionally based on their teams. Who wins when we bet?
Vegas, hell.
They
They
win.
do.
About to
They
say
do.
that.
They win. They draw interest from the people. So the people are so invested in it that they don't want to see what they see, even when their teams win. When your team win, nah, man, that was a good call for my team because that's my team. When your team lose, you see all the calls you didn't get. But yeah, I believe them shits is fixed. I'm watching the Cincinnati game. I'm like, damn, they really gonna cover this man to man all game? Hey, the first half the man had 100-some yards receiving, and they still covered him. They never ran double coverage, bro. I'm like, they gonna really do this dude man up. Like, I remember years ago when a guy named Randy Moss came to the NFL. They was covering him one-on-one for a couple weeks. After that, it was a safety over the top. They never ran a safety over the top for Jamar Chase. They let him play man-to-man. And they got a 3rd and 30, bro. It was 3rd and 30. And he catches a sideline pass man-to-man. I know he's a great athlete, great player. But I'm not covering that man to man. Not when he just been doing what the fuck he been doing all day. Nah. Yeah, like you said, bro. I think the shit. I think a lot of that shit is contrived. I think it's orchestrated to a certain extent.
I can't say that, man, but I definitely think. Let me see how I'm gonna put this. Because I think it's more money in seeing. I think it's more money in seeing Dallas win than anything. So
I told you what I think about Dallas earlier, DJ. 817, would you on when I was telling you?
yeah, no, he left. He left.
You go. I told him. I told you. Dallas and the Chiefs, man. Or you might be right. Green Bay and the Chiefs, because that was the first Super Bowl or the second, whatever it was.
You think
that's the only matchup, DJ, that they have not got, because I think Rodgers was out for COVID this year, and Holmes never played Rodgers yet.
You think
they still haven't got that matchup? They can sell that. They can sell that, bro. Mahomes versus Rodgers. They can sell that. Maybe think I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. But they can sell that one.
I don't know. I think they just want to see points. That's why it ain't no coincidence to me that all the top seeds in each conferences have great offenses. So
yeah, they got good offense. Yep. The league is about offense now. That old Derek Thomas defense shit, that shit out the window. It don't matter.
Right, that 2000 Raven shit, that's out the window.
Yeah, that Tampa Bay cover too, that's gone. That's gone, bro. That's gone.
Nobody want to see great defense.
Nope. Nah, bro. Hey, they made sure of that though when they stopped Tom Brady them from manhandling Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison. You know.
Right. Because that's exactly what used to happen every year when they used to have to go up to Foxborough. When they used to have to go up in Foxborough in January.
And Ty Law used to get a hold of their ass. It was over.
Ty Law and Lawyer Malloy and Asante Samuel.
Willie Clay.
All them guys used to get a hold of see what he do. He put his best corner on Reggie Wayne and then double Marvin Harrison. Because Marvin Harrison was the number one receiver. So double Marvin Harrison and put the best corner on which was either Ellis Hobbs or Ty Law or somebody like that. They put him on Reggie Wayne and say, you got him all game. Hey, Willie.
Yep, every game.
Willie McGinnis, Richard Seymour.
Pass rushing.
What's my guy? Brewski.
Teddy Brewski, Collins, Ty Collins, and all them. Yep. Yeah, remember for a while they had Brian Cox up there for a second.
Right. And then they had they had my other guy for a year. He got his ring. My guy Revis. They had him. They had him for the spring.
And Rodney Harrison. Rodney came from San Diego after a while.
Harrison. Man, fuck Rodney.
You don't like Rodney?
Man, steroid cheat. Fuck him.
Rodney Harris.
Yeah, that motherfucker was on the sauce, man. Fuck him.
Hey, he got big. He got so big that was ridiculous, bro. His body never looked right in a uniform.
And then, I also don't like because he was talking trash to my guy T.O., man. I can't have it. He tried to shame my boy T.O. because he ain't had no ring.
T.O.'s a great player, though, man. T.O. was a great player.
Who is the most underrated player of all time? And who's the most overrated? Ooh, underrated.
That's an interesting question. Underrated. Underrated.
It's hard to say he's underrated because he's a finalist for the Hall of Fame. That damn Andre Johnson, man.
Because he played it. He was quiet.
He was quiet, man. He didn't say shit. But in all the quarterbacks that he had to suffer through
was trash.
Put up good numbers. Yeah, man.
Matt Schaub was his best quarterback. Matt Schaub, bro. Matt Schaub. Damn. They wasted his career, bro. Damn.
Matt Schaub.
And the thing with Andre is he came in, and the bad thing about Andre is that Calvin came in right after that. That's the bad thing. Calvin came in, and then Fitzgerald came in too. So it kind of overshadows him some because Calvin ended up having a better quarterback in Stafford, and Larry had a better quarterback in Kurt Warner.
Mm.
So he never had a quarterback, man. Matt Schaub is nah. Matt Schaub is like Andy Dalton, Kirk Cousins, shit like that. That's what he is.
Oh, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, Larry Fitzgerald, somebody else who had to suffer through bad quarterbacks.
Yeah, once Kurt Warner left, he was in trouble, man.
Yeah, man. I think it's I appreciate y'all staying up with me, man. I'm about to go and shut it down.
Shut it down, bro. I'm about to get to work. I'm getting to my first stop anyway, man. Get some rest, man. The other night, I heard you come on New Year's, boy. You was on that yak or whatever.
Man, listen, bro.
Hey, I'm like DJ. DJ sound like DJ Screw up in this motherfucker.
Man, listen, bro. That Crown Apple had my ass. Get up. You hear me?
Yeah.
Man, I was.
You country. You country. I know you big, so you drunk a lot of that, boy. So I know you had to be lifted.
Yeah, but I was too up, man. I went back.
He sound like a mumble rapper, boy.
I went back and listened to shit, but I was like, oh my God.
I said DJ sound like a mumble rapper tonight.
Yeah.
DJ was on the
turn on my camera. Mark thought I was a troll, man.
Yeah, I'm listening because I'm on the panel at the same time. I said, like, DJ, come on, DJ. Wasted, boy. Golly.
What's going on, man?
Ah, man, you try to come up all late, man. He closing it down, youngster. Nah, he closing it down, youngster.
I'm about to close down the shop, man.
Yeah, bro. It's always a youngster want to come in the store late.
No, man. How y'all New Year's, man?
Good, man. Good.
How was yours, man?
Man, good, man. I just seen Luis Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? Fucking destroyed Charles Martin, which I'm very happy because I know Luis Ortiz has been avoided by so many people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope finally he gets another opportunity. Because Dillian White avoided him, Joshua avoided him. I mean, half of the heavyweight division avoided this man basically.
But young blood. Them Wilder fights took a lot out of Luis, bro.
Yeah, getting slept twice like that, man.
You can see it. His punch resistance ain't the same. I kept telling Reggie that. Reggie don't believe me, but his punch resistance ain't the same, bro.
Yeah, I get that, but I definitely feel like Luis Ortiz, he got dropped like with a fucking jab. I couldn't believe that shit. That shit was crazy.
And see, that's what I'm saying, young blood, is that whoever he fight, that's at the next level. I just don't see him being able to pull it off like he might have been in the past.
Mm-hmm.
He just ain't the same Luis, man. The Luis that fought Wilder, them 2 times, that's a different Luis. And Wilder ain't the same. And Fury ain't the same.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Wilder, man, he can't take a punch no more, bro. He can't.
So they ain't the same.
Fury really hit him. He just went down. Everything good. Everybody want to fucking mute. Dang.
Yeah, man. But I'm about to get to work. DJ about to shut it down, young blood. You might have to take it tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man. Come back tomorrow, man. Come back tomorrow a little earlier, brother Boxing. Happy New Year to y'all. And I appreciate everybody staying up late with me. Even my brother 817. Steven
Yeah, make a
Houston,
guest
B
appearance.
Mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My guy Boxing
Good night,
Conversation,
brother. I'm about
Reggie
to get to work. I
Owen.
know you just got off. I'll holler at you, bro. Be safe out there.
All right, man. You too.
Yeah,
No
bro.
Soft Spot, Snacks B, Rob B, Mr. Paz, man. Cam, my brother Cam came through and spent some time with me tonight. I appreciate everybody who came through tonight, man. My guy K Savoy, SF City Slicker. Yeah, man. Stephen Houston, of course. Appreciate everybody who came through here, man. Kept the show going, kept the live going tonight. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow on the boxing section.
At the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.